Live, babies. Just going to come into the other side, guys. Give me a second. We're coming into you right now. We're going to get you in there. Hopefully the music's playing as well. If not, we'll get you there in a second. Give us a second as we go in there. Bada boom, bada bing. And there we go. 1 second. Just 2 seconds, guys. We're with you. Just going into YouTube, and then we'll be back over in 1 second. There we go. Go live. There we go. We are coming to you. I've got the excellent. You'll be seeing me in seconds on the screen. Let me get back into OBS one more time. And there we will get into it. 2 seconds. Boom. Thank you very much. Coming at you. Coming at you. Coming at you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good afternoon. It's a big kick-off in Wales, I tell you. Maria, how you doing? Have a good watch-along. Off to the local to see friends in rainy Blackpool. I've got news for Blackpool people as well. And Bristol, Stoke and Hull City, all early games, no wins. Could be a great day, Stevie. Up the Dragons. You betcha, you betcha. Sling a couple of pints, Maria. Have a great day and drop us what you can as you get in there. Angus McWhirter, how you doing, Angus? How you doing, fella? Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Getting out of my house at 11 a.m. to go to the microbrewery across from the stadium in St. Louis for pre-match festivities. Make sure you sup some good stuff, my friend. New York City Jules is in the house. Hi, hi, hi. Ready for a great game? Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely, absolutely. Going to give you some quick scores as we get into this, but loads to get into. But get in here, cram in here, everybody. Make sure you got yourself in here fast, fast, fast. Oh, excusez-moi. I'm just going to go through something here. I want to try something, see if we can get this off the ground. Going to go there, transition that one over. Should be looking good now. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Right on, scores on the doors. I watched yesterday, Blackburn, Preston, I got to tell you. 90 minutes plus 5. Blackburn get a win, a 1-0 on the day. Fantastic stuff, I tell you. Did it do us a favour? Yes, it did. Totally did us a favour. Preston cannot catch us, and this is a day where Wrexham has got to make hay. Got to make hay in this match. Absolutely have to make hay, have to make hay, have to make hay. But hey, getting into this watch-along, like I say, this is the watch-along you're in right now. I'm going to show you one more time. Just take a look. That's the watch-along you've got right now. I'll be back to you in a second. Scores on the doors as well from today. Stoke City 2-2 with Leicester City. West Brom losing at home to Coventry 2-0. The top team still going strong. Swansea, well done Swansea, winning 1-0 over Bristol City, where Wrexham couldn't quite get that done. Hull City 1, Queen's Park Rangers 3. Another great result for Wrexham. Hull City losing today. Brilliant. 3-1 over Queen's Park Rangers. There's the next watch-along coming along, guys. Coming back on screen very shortly. But yeah, all the results have gone our way. It's a good news day for Wrexham. Absolutely a good news day. Looking at the table as we stay right now, we're in 7 and everything to play for. A win today, and we go back into 6 and we catch up on Ipswich Town. Ipswich Town on 54. Time to make hay, guys. Time to make hay. R.R. Reynolds, how you doing, fella? Good afternoon, everyone. Another tough match. Can the Dragons deliver 3 precious points? Hope so. Yes, I do too. My man R.R. Reynolds, I do too. I really do. I hope we get them points back up. I got some really interesting things to show you before we get along. Like I say, 9 minutes before kickoff. This is a big game. This is a big game. You can say they're all important, and they are. And on the course of the season, the points you pick up, the points you drop, the wins, the losses, the draws, it all adds up, and they are all important matches. But, hasten to add, all these matches against top 6 teams, they are massive. We got to get something out of teams that are in the same region as us, yeah? Anybody top 10, we got to get hay on them. Anybody below 10, it wouldn't hurt us as much. So if you're in the top 10, we've got to take points off you. That's just the way it is. Angus McWhirter says, having a couple of drinks before the whistle sounds off. Not going to pay 20 smacks to my wallet for stadium subpar beer. Do you mean headache in a cup? The cheapest, crappiest beer is sold in stadiums. You know it is. You know it is, everybody. Why would you buy headache in a cup? It's too expensive and it tastes like crap. And it gives you a headache in the sunshine. Yes, Angus, get tanked up. before you go, like everybody else. Scotty's in the house. Scott, how you doing, fella? Hi, guys. Let's get this match going. Absolutely. Steve's in the house. Stevie, how you doing? Another tough game. Bookies make Ipswich pretty solid favourites. Will be interesting to see if they've got it right, as I fancy us today, if we can take our chances. Come on, Wrexham. I tell you, Steve, Scott, everybody, you're all feeling it. You're all feeling it. This is a massive one. Looking at the team coming in, Ipswich are bringing a big team. We're going to get to the lineup real soon, but big team coming in. Big team coming in. A little bit of fun. Put your eyes on the screen right now. Have a look at that. Last weekend we had a little bit of fun with Ollie Rathbone. Now, Chris Cavlin said that Ollie looked... What did Chris say? We'll get back to Chris. We'll tease Chris a little bit longer. No, he was bemused. Chris was bemused. Chris was bemused. And if you're looking up there, you've got Gavin Hopwood. Gavin says that Ollie Rathbone face, it's what smug looks like in Blackburn. Ever modest, that lad. Brilliant. I like that one. Well done, Gavin. Well done. And Eric F. Ollie looks reflective. Reflective. There you go. There you go. Quickly before we move along, take a look at the officials. Yes. Bada boom on your screen right now. The officials are coming to you. Lee Doty is the referee. And I was talking about Maria. Lee Doty is originally from Blackpool. Made his name in refereeing in Blackpool from 2006 on. Became an EFL referee in 2019. And has been there ever since, and has done a League Two final as well as a semi-final in the playoffs. Linesman, Richard Woodward and Lee Venamore, and the fourth official is Thomas Parsons. I will remind you, Mr. Parsons, if that board goes up late like last week with John Busby, 5 seconds after the second minute, I'm going to be all over you. I will be all over you and have a laugh at your expense. Busby last week, refereeing this week, but he was the fourth official with the late board. I hope you all had a laugh at that one. But the referee, Lee Doughty, and I've got to say, you're looking at your officials. It's going to be an interesting day. But Thomas Parsons, you better get it done. Now, while I got you on screen, I'm going to give you this on screen. That's the head-to-head. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. 5 minutes to kick off. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. All time. The first one you got there, the FA Cup game, that was a real victory by Wrexham back in the day, 1995. We were second division like we are right now, yeah? And get this, Ipswich Town were a Premier League team. So Wrexham took out a Premier League team back then, 1995, yeah, in the FA Cup. They did that a little bit earlier in 1992 with Arsenal, remember? Yes, now the mid-game, that was the League Championship recently. And recently, again, the FA Cup. So, head-to-head, not really a lot going on. But, don't want to start losing games or dropping games. This needs to be a win today. Got to be a win. So, you've seen the refs, you've seen things. Last time we played them, quickly, have a quick look at this one. I'm going to show you one more time. There we go. I'm going to show you the top 10 now for each team. Left on your screen is Wrexham's last 10. Right on your screen, Ipswich last 10. Pickle Kisser in the house. Hopefully Watford can pump the brakes on Derby County as well. This could be a really good weekend for us, you know. It's so far it has. And in midweek, the results as well. Hey, I tell you, things went our way as well. So this is an opportunity to make some hay, I tell you. The 3 points today will make a difference in the table compared to what it was before. And this is an opportunity that we cannot refuse. We've got to be there from the very first split second. And anything that goes in this game, we've got to be first of the ball, first of the second balls, win the aerial duels, be brave in the tackle, yeah? Be brave going forward, and no more balls to nowhere. We've got to penetrate. Absolute penetrate on Ipswich Town today. But yeah, hopefully Watford can pump the brakes on Derby County. Angus says a lot of people buy overpriced hangovers in plastic cups. Yes, they do, mate. Yes, they do. Yeah, headache in a beer cup. Only sold at cheap beer installations, and that's inside of football grounds. You know it, you know it, you know it. So there you go. There's your top 10. Last 10, I should say, each team. 6-2-2 for Wrexham, and obviously one game was postponed for Ipswich. That was the Portsmouth match. But I tell you, looking at what's coming next after this one, briefly, Portsmouth is coming to the Ikeras in the next match, coming very quickly. And Ipswich has 2 road games, as you can see down at the bottom there. The first one is against us at the Ikeras, and then they go to Watford. Hopefully Watford can do another favour over Ipswich and not just Derby County. So there's your top 10. Moving along, guys, moving along. This is going to interest you. 2 minutes before kickoff. This one is definitely going to interest you. I'm going to take that off the screen for you right now. I want to show you Chris's parting shots last week. You guys are the stars of this show. You look on screen right now. You can look down at the bottom. You can look all the way through. But you guys are what bring this channel to the next level. Every week you bring this channel to the next level. It is an absolute thrill to join every week with you in this screen, in this channel, and to basically run a channel where anything goes, but we're all friends and we don't attack each other. And we never did, and we never will. Digging this in the house. Good morning, fella. Good morning. Good morning, Stevie says. Good morning, all. Let's go. Let's do this, Reds. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. 1 minute to kick off. I'm going to show you something right now, and I'm going to put this up at the halftime. We've got halftime entertainment for you as well. But before we go into the match, I want to just show you this, because this one really... You're talking top 6 teams. I did this one specially for you right now. Take a look at your screens, and you're going to see, literally, the last attempts we've had at all the top 6 teams this season. Take a look at that. We'll shortly be going to the match. Rob Much, how you doing, Rob? Good morning, fella. Morning from Eugene, Oregon. Steve, coffee in hand. Well done, my son. Ready to go. Put something in there. We need a win to stay comfortably in the hunt. Let's go, Wrexham. Let's go, Reds. Way to go, Rob Much. Absolutely down there in Eugene, Oregon, USA. Absolutely fantastic. Hope the weather's beautiful down there, my friend. So we're going to get the screen up, we're going to get the game up, we're going to get ready, and we're going to go ballistic and have some more fun. Because that's what it's all about. I've got to tell you, the remainder of these matches, we've got to have a good time. I'm going to take that picture down so you can see my pretty face one more time. But we got to have fun with these remaining games, guys. I'm telling you now, we don't have too much longer in this season. It's all going to come to a climax so fast. It'll be here before you know it. It really will. And then we'll be on top of the World Cup. And before you know it, we'll be back at the 2026-2027 EFL season where Wrexham goes again. There's no stop to this season. There's no stop to this year. No stop. Phil J. Weston in their house. Bookies making Ipswich firm favourites, even though they've played us twice this season and haven't scored a goal against us yet. Come on, you Reds. Great points, Phil. Great points. And in history, they haven't beaten us yet either. Hopefully, without sounding arrogant, because you know we're not, but hopefully we get in there and we get the wins. So let's take a look at what's happening now. Game flowing in the game. Let's keep it going. Remember, Ipswich have brought a massive line out. And I tell you what, for those who are coming in late, give me a second. We're just adjusting. I'm going to put something on the board for you, just in case you didn't get this, guys, and you're looking and looking and looking and you can't find it anywhere. We're going to put the lineups up on screen for a couple of minutes, and then that way you'll be able to see who's in there. As we're going through the game, you've got the lineup on your screen, and I'll just tell you exactly what's going on with Ipswich. Right now, I've got to tell you, Ipswich have come with a big team. They've come with a lot of experience. They really have. They've come with a big team, and it's not going to be a nice day. They're going to be looking for the early goal. They're going to be looking to get on the ball, but we've got to just spring the attack and be brave. And these one little balls over the top, that's not going to do it. The time now. 3-on-3, breaking wide. Cross comes in, doesn't get through. Issa gets the rebound into the box, easily cleared. One more time by Furlong, coming back out now. Wrexham keeping the ball in play, keeping possession. Issa Kabori down the right side. What is he doing? Goes past, takes the cross, keeps the cross going in. Should be a Corner. Looks like it's a goal kick. Is it a goal kick? Is it a corner? Issa Kabore throws off the gloves. Doesn't need the gloves anymore. But there you go. There's your lineups, guys. But Issa Kabore say, I don't need the gloves. I don't want the gloves. Don't give me the gloves. Back on your screen with you guys. So if you got the lineups, well done. I hope you did. If you didn't and you need them again, you let me know. I'll put them back up. But right now, game's on. Wrexham on the ball, keeping possession. Ipswich coming to play. Ipswich literally coming to play. They look really alive, really awake. Ball all the way back to Arthur. No panic stations just yet. We're in a big match. R.R. Reynolds says, if Andrew is jailed, can his butler serve his sentence? That's a beauty. You know what? I'll say this briefly. I used to be a real royal, and I served in the military, British Army. When I left, I kind of lost my interest in them. I kind of realised that life itself, with the dollars and the cents attached to everybody's lives, is more important. You can hate me for that, but you break the law, you go down. And quite frankly, I have no sympathy for that guy. No sympathy whatsoever. I'll just say this much. His ex-wife, Ferguson, Sarah Ferguson, didn't she run away from the country last week prior to this guy getting arrested? That's where I lose my respect. I hope you know that one. Ipswich now moving down. There's no Royals near the EK Ras, and we don't need them. Thank you very much. Ball moving forward over the top. Wrexham now down the left side. Kiefer now looking up. Takes the time. Crosses in. Oh, I tell you. Doesn't quite get the hits on it. Josh takes a miss and a swing. A nice swing, but big, big miss. Issa Kabore fighting for that ball. Absolutely brilliant play by Issa Kabore. And he's going to win a corner or a throw-in. Excellent play by Issa Kabore. He's coming out and he's come along and he is totally awake. Got a few people to say hello to as we're getting through here. Yes, the appliance of science. I'm going to be talking to you all the way through, guys. Maxi Kloof now on the ball. Back to Issa Kabore. Teasing. Little bit too far. Ball goes out. And it's going to be a goal kick. There you go. Got to say hello to Fionan Kiernan, Yassim Musavil, Robert Renault, Lynn Pitts, Mauro Pinto, Kenneth Rahn, Jimmy R, and Coos. I'm going to talk to Stephen Griff, Linda Phillips, JG, Paul Campbell, Sharon Dam, Lance Popovich, all of who recently subscribed to Ultimate Soccer. Get in here, subscribe, have fun with us, have fun with us. Phil J. Parkinson, screaming down the line. Kiefer Moore in the middle of that picture as well, staying calm. Ben Sheaf throws down the line, doesn't really go anywhere. Kiefer Moore striding down the left wing, needs to crash the net. Doesn't crash the net, takes a shot, and it's in the back of the net. I told you he needs to crash the net, and he crashes the net. 1-0, what a start. Yes, baby, get in there, get in there, get in there. What a start. Are you waiting for this one? Ipswich. Kiefer Moore, lovely locks. Takes time. No one comes to back him up. No one comes to put the boots in. No one puts a tackle in. Free. Down the left wing. Into the box. Take another look. Lovely header by Windhouse. That's an assist. No one's putting a challenge in. And if you're not going to challenge me, I'm going to rip your freaking net off. Lovely header by Windhouse. And here we go. Goal number 13 on the season. Boom. That is a cracker. Brilliant. Big deal. Digging this? Yeah, man. Yeah. Rob Much. Goal. Wrexham scores. Let's go, Reds. Keep the pressure on, Rob. 100%. 100%. Keep the bloody pressure on. Crystal disco ball. Yes. I got your message. I'm going to do it right now. Got your message. Well done, Crystal. Gotcha. I love this scoreboard. I do. I love this scoreboard. Here we go. It's coming. Bada boom. Bada bing. Put it over one more time. Get it over there. Bada boom. Bada bing. And we all start to sing 1-0 to the Wrexham. 1-0 to the Wrexham. I bet the crowd is absolutely... If you can hear the crowd, they're going nuts. But we've got to keep this lead and add to it. Wrexham now going down the left wing. O'Brien striding with massive pace. Has Kiefer. Kiefer's going to break into the box and score number 2. Cross coming in. And it's going to be a corner. See, they blocked his shot. That was going in the back of the net. That was going in the back of the net for 2-0. Yeah, and Ipswich, shell-shocked, clearing the ball. I tell you, what a cracking goal that was. Oh, my bloody life. What a lovely, 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 lovely. Crystal disco ball, 1-0. Gotcha, baby. We are there. We are there. That's a big goal, D. Scott. Absolutely. New York City Jules, let's go. And R.R. Reynolds, yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Hard-working Ollie Rathbone with the corner now. Got the corner coming in. Can it be 2-0? Can it be 2-0? Please let it be 2-0 and put some pressure on Ipswich. We need an assistance on this one. We need the insurance goal. Corner coming in. Beautiful. Near post. Well and easily headed. Shot coming in. That'll take a bit of a whacker. Put it all the way back to Arthur. There you go, Issa. Well done, my son. Tea time. 1-0 Wrexham. 7 minutes going. Is your day going any better than this? Well, let's hope we can finish the bloody day, eh? The slight disappointment of the 2-2 from the last match. Wow, what a gut-wrenching goal that was, eh? Off the bar, under Arthur. Bloody hell. We need some luck today. And we've just got some luck. What a fantastic goal by Kiefer Moore. Man, oh man, I'm going to be singing about that one all bloody day. You can even see that Ipswich are a little bit sort of static at the moment. They've been reeled by that early goal, I'm telling you now. A massive goal. A massive goal. Now we need to keep the pressure on, just like Rob Much says and everybody else. Keep that pressure on. Add to it is what I'd say. Well done, Wrexham now. Sprinting and literally fighting for everything. Should be a free kick, no free kick. Mr. Doughty says no. Carry on. There's a lot of deflected balls right now. But I tell you, going all the way back. Oh, that's dangerous for the keeper. In you go. I tell you, what a dynamite ball that was for the keeper. Talk about send the keeper to hospital. Wow. Suicidal back pass there. Nearly created the second goal for Wrexham. Ipswich literally not finding their feet. But don't rule them out. Good teams bring good results in situations that you don't think they would. Arthur's coming to collect, doesn't get it. Another hesitation issue with Arthur. Comes off his line, doesn't get the ball, doesn't get near the ball. That hesitation, I keep talking about Arthur. Come on, Arthur. Please, hesitate and anticipate. Keep it clean. Back in there, into the chat. Steve says, what a finish. More great start by Wrexham. Stevie, I tell you, what a massive finish. Massive finish. Cross coming in. Dangerous. Headed out by Wrexham one more time. Outside the box. Ipswich picking up possession. Cycling it around. Looking to break and pick the lock. Ball down the line. Nice play. Issa Kapuri's got that one covered all day long. Wrexham now under pressure one more time. Ball on the right side of the box. Cross looks to come in. Cross does come in. Danger at far post. Headed on goal. And well collected from a nervous Arthur Okonkwo. 1-0 up, people. 10 minutes in. Fantastic. Tina's in the house. Tina. Hiya, Stevie. Hiya, Teeny. Get Cabby in before half time. I need to sheep shaggers. What were you in the army? I was in the Royal Green Jackets. That was the 1st regiment. And then I went into another regiment, which I shouldn't be talking about. But I was in the Green Jackets. That was my first clue. Infantry regiment. I was an infantry soldier. I loved soldiering. I really did. I really got off on soldiering. It was my lifestyle. I really was a top professional soldier. And I mean, in that category. And supplied great service to Her Majesty's, because I didn't serve this guy. And you can laugh at that. But no, I enjoyed immensely my army time. And like I say, joined the Royal Green Jackets first of all, and then into another regiment after that. And stayed there, did a few years, and bobbed around the Brecons and Wales and all sorts of great places and met some great people. So, yeah, Royal Green Jackets was the regiment, British Army, and 18 years. It was fantastic. There you go, you learn a bit more about me. Kiefer Moore now on the line. Kiefer's really active today. I tell you, I'm really impressed with Kiefer. But good morning to you, Tina. Lynn Pitts, good morning, Lynn. How you doing, love? Hopping in to say, hell yeah, Kiefer. Absolutely, absolutely. Way to go, Lynn. Bloody lovely. Great goal, though. I hope you saw it. What a smacker. Or you could say, what a cracker, that's going out. What kind of anticipation is that from a wing back? You see the ball coming across the field. You can't adjust. That's a ball you should be taking on. Yeah, I can understand why his teammate is pissed off. That's a ball you should be making. AO needs that aggressiveness, says Rob Much Rob. I totally agree. Ben Sheaf down. Doesn't look like too serious. Just needs to stretch the socks back in, have a little break. Something on the knee. His facial expression says he's okay so far, but he's got something to consider. George Dobson getting warmed up. George Dobson must be thinking, what the hell have I got to do to get a bloody rest? They sit me on the bench and I get no time. There we go. Maria says, getting Kiefer Moore ain't gone out yet. Oh, you've not gone out. Okay. Right on. You're getting primed, I guess. Yes, get primed like Angus going to the bar. Doesn't waste money in the stadium. Gets tanked up before he goes. It's Ben Sheaf, Rob. Rob says, who's injured? Rob, it's Ben Sheaf who's down on the deck. Looking at him. Okay, yeah. It was in the tackle. It's either he's twisted his knee in the tackle slightly, or I'd say he's twisted his knee in the tackle, and it's just felt a little bit gingery on him. He's still down. It's one of those tackles where you put your body weight in it, and the other player does too. Then you get that vibrator going all up your leg, right? It's like the two legs compound each other, and it's like a vibration up your leg. And it's done under such impact that it can actually wreck your knee. He's looking okay. He's walking okay. I'd say there's 50-50 chance that he's back on the field. He doesn't seem to be too troubled. But again, they're looking at him again. They're going to give him a couple more minutes and maybe George Dobson comes in. Who knows? But it's Rob Much right. Sorry, it's Ben Sheaf, Rob. But we'll see in a minute. But they need to get that done quick because we're down a man. And if I was everybody, I'd be pushing the ball down the field. Down a man, but well used to the ball. Ollie Rathbone, very smart use of the ball. Putting it in the position where no pressure's on the ball. We get to stretch Ipswich, even though we're a man down. Ball over the top now. Kiefer's going. I tell you, he has played a fantastic match so far. Offside, though, apparently. Kiefer was offside, and there's a kick to the head on Furlong, I believe. And he's rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling in pain. Oh, the poor little fellow. He's rolling and holding his little wee head. Kiefer, what did Kiefer do? That's a handball. Kiefer didn't really do. Have a look. Yeah, I mean, I can understand Kiefer's expression like, what the hell's wrong with you holding your bloody head? Get the hell up. Like last week, another one. Couldn't stop rolling around, holding his little heady. His little heady didn't get kicked. I tell you, Ipswich coming down the right side now, looking like they're going to get a cross in. But again, great defensive play. The ball does come in, and I tell you what, going out for a goal kick. Lightning cross. Ipswich looking to get on it. Well defended one more time by Wrexham. Digging this says, season opener for the MLS tonight. I was wondering, Stevie, who's your team in the MLS? I have no choice. Digging this. I have no choice. You see, back in the day, in 2007, I used to be in BMO Field quite a bit. I didn't live there. I used to go down and do the media thing. And I kind of got a sort of like a joined to Toronto FC. But that was never really my team. No. If you're talking your team, it's got to be local. Where I'm from originally, Wrexham is local to me. Okay, so there's your first one. That'll never change. The second team that I've literally got used to. And we got another man down. There's another man in blue down. He's riling and railing and reeling and riling and riling and reeling. And he's really on the floor. And is he crying? I'm only joking. But he's hurting. He's got another hurty on his little heady. Little heady's hurt again. Boy, these tough nuts. But the real team for me in Major League Soccer, I could have been adjoined to LA Galaxy back in the day. And that was 2009 moving forward when I was doing work with LA Galaxy. But I didn't. I saved it. The team I follow is the team that I really have christened years ago on TSN. Was the Vancouver Whitecaps, the granddaddies of Canadian soccer. That's my MLS team. I love all the teams, don't get you wrong. But Vancouver Whitecaps has to be my team because it's local. And I've done work with those guys too. So I've been to BC Place many times. And I got the Vancouver Whitecaps gear, old and new. So I have to go with that one, to be honest with you. Anywho, back into the match. Wrexham back to full strength, moving the ball forward, down the line. Oh, unfortunately, doesn't make it through there, but lovely effort. And then that's the thing today. Wrexham is full of effort. We are not waking up at the last minute. And Kiefer's got a bit of a problem. Twisted his ankles slightly, maybe, but let's keep watching on that one. Into the chats. Tina, AO needs to stop hesitating. 100%, Tina. And catch the bloody ball. Thank you. Just adjusting the mic there. Ball to the right side. I'll be back to you in a second, Tina. Just going to follow this one. Ipswich coming on the right side. Looks like he's taking the shot across the box. Well defended. One more time. Anyway, back to Tina's chat. Tina says, AO needs to stop hesitating 100% and catch the bloody ball. I've been asking goalkeepers for decades to catch the bloody ball. You know, like that old movie, Michael Caine, in the same kind of, articulated rage of great voice. That film, The Italian Job, when Michael Caine says, "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off." Yeah? Well, the same kind of applies there, yeah? It really does. Stop hesitating and catch the bloody ball, as Michael Caine would say. Ipswich on the extra box. Ipswich coming into the box, takes the shot. Oh, that is a good save. And that's a big mistake. And a 1-1. Big mistake. 1 apiece. And there you go, 19 minutes in, 1 apiece. Take another look at that. Arthur Okonkwo doesn't look at his best again. Ipswich back in the game. And I tell you, first time that we have been scored on by Ipswich Town for 30 years. Yeah. But look at this. You're backing off. Shot comes in. Arthur's got to do better than that. That is not a number one keeper save. Again, 2 matches back to back. Arthur is stumbling. This is a routine save. Absolute routine save. That should be in your hands. Look at it. You've got 2 hands down there. I'm going to say this, Tina, you just talked about the hesitation. That was hesitation right there. You just talked about hesitation. Take a golden star, go straight to the class. You were so right. Wrexham now still in the match, but 1 apiece, should still be 1-0 up. Ipswich now, wind in their sails, moving forward. Great tackle, going out for the throw. But again, Arthur Okonkwo, look in the mirror. Tina, so stop hesitating and catch the bloody ball. Yes, and we're having a laugh before that goes in. Dave said, as he was in SIGs for 24 years, Signals Regiment, big up to Signals Regiment. Every army moves on the signals. I used to love signals. Free kick coming up, whistle down, coming up to Wrexham just inside their own half. But big up to the Signals and big up to Dave. All respects to anyone serving, served. Let's get on with this, lads. Come on the town. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, big respect. Man, woman, boy, girl, soldiers, wherever you are, if you get into it and you have fun, live that life. It's a fantastic life. Ollie Rathbone, I should say. Last night, I was talking about Ollie Rathbone to a friend of mine, and I kept calling him Ollie Brown for, I don't know why. Yeah, I nearly popped that one out, didn't I, eh? Wrexham moving down the left side. Slack bit of ball. Callum Doyle. Ball over the top. That's a nice spinning ball. That's the one thing about Callum Doyle. I'm going to bring the point about Callum Doyle. He's got to use his weapon. You're like, weapon? What weapon? I'll tell you. Callum Doyle is an assist king. I really feel once we pick up a big wing-back, we need to put Callum Doyle left midfield. The assist passes that he can bring and the solid passing. Look at that pass there. Look at that pass. Precision pass by Callum Doyle. It is wasted to have that talent, passing talent, in defence. His passing has been assisting goals this season in league and in the FA Cup. Again, Callum Doyle's weapon is his passing. He's an assist king in the making. And he literally whips that ball into your feet. If you can't control a fast ball, you shouldn't be on this team playing alongside Callum Doyle. Wrexham now, beautiful football now, expensive football, moving from left to right. Cross coming in. Who's on the end of it? Goes through. Shot coming in. And I tell you what, he caught all of that. That would have been on net, no doubt about it. It's a man chase to the ball. Wrexham come up with the ball all the way back to Arthur, who now seems like he's woken up his ass. Again, I'm going to say it, that was a routine save for Arthur to make. Routine. All the hard work the guys have done in front of him. You think about the last 3 goals. Think about the last 3 goals. He now needs to come up with big saves. He now needs to go and start on a run of knockouts and shutouts. Throw in coming up to Ipswich, just a little bit too tight in too tighter spaces. Rob, much crap. Too good to last. Yes, it was too good to last, mate. Kent, Alberta Rex, I seen the Whitecaps play in the old Commonwealth Stadium. Me too, brother. What year was that, Kent? Because you know what? You might find I was announcing the game at Commonwealth Stadium. It was LA Galaxy and Vancouver Whitecaps. Was it that game? Because if it was that match, I announced that at Commonwealth Stadium, Edmonton, that match. In fact, I was part of the promotion team as well. Wrexham now moving forward, fighting each step of the way now. We really are in a battle now. 23 minutes gone. Fantastic game of football. Hope you're enjoying this one. But Wrexham should still be 1-0 up. I got to say it. Looking comfortable in the game. Not over comfortable. Nothing's achieved. But this is a game where we need, as I said on the head of this, we need to make hay. In the half-time show, going to let you know that ball is still in. That's still in. Ollie Brown, there you go. Ollie Rathbone. Michael last night talking to me about Ollie Rathbone. His last name's Brown, and that's a free kick coming. A little too physical there. A little too physical by Memety. Referee needs to have a little word about that one. Tina says if he can punch, it can... Sorry, if he can punch, he can catch it. 100%. 100%. Wrexham tic-tac-toeing through the middle, not going anywhere. But if you can punch it, you can catch it. These modern-day keepers with their legs, they're embarrassingly easy to get the ball past. Shoot low, it goes under their legs. They have no defence at low shots. It's ridiculous. And they have no hands. Years ago, keepers had no feet and hands. And they used to keep calling the keeper the cat. Remember Peter Benetti and all those people back in the day? Goalkeepers were like little kiddies, little cats. Yeah, with clawy hands. They catch the soft, fuzzy balls. What it looked like. They were just so bloody good at catching the ball back in the day. And they played on muddy, crappy, shitty fields with cotton gloves and a little hat and a little T-shirt, thin as nothing, just literally cotton. And they literally froze their asses off and played fantastic football. We have it so good nowadays, don't we? But yeah. Ball coming through. Should be a free kick to Ipswich. Might be bringing out a card here, Doughty. There you go. Doughty brings out the card. Max Cleworth in the book another time. He doesn't make a habit of it. Cup of tea time. 2 seconds, lads and ladies. You know what's funny? It's funny. That's really funny, but very true. Crystal Ball says, no, one more. New York City Souls, come on, lads. We can't let Birmingham go ahead of us. in the table. Put Ward on, Parky. Makes you wonder. I mean, the errors in the last 3 matches. I love Arthur, so do you. Ball in, danger! Over the bar. Corner ball coming up again. Well done, Maxi. Making up for the yellow card, clears the ball out. And again, people in the Premier League watching out for Maxi Cleworth. Making a name for himself. But well done, Maxi, clearing it up. As long as it doesn't deflect into the net, you're good. You're good. You're good. Come on, lads, we can't let Birmingham get ahead of us. New York City Jewels. Ball comes in on the edge of the box. Looking to cycle it. Shot coming in and not too far off target, but high, wide and handsome. Good for Wrexham. But Tina says put Wardy on. I think so. Might be a time, if it continues with Arthur's average form at the moment, he might well find that Wardy might well get put in there just to give him a nudge. Not to wreck his season, but to give him a little nudge. D. Scott, they've shown us stats saying that only Sheffield Wednesday has given up more goals at home in the Championship. Pretty sad, hey? Well tackled again, well played referee. Wrexham now bringing the ball. That's not where you need to put it. Asking a lot there from Callum Doyle to come in. Ipswich now buzzing around, coming into the ascendancy, looking like they're in form, looking like they want to get that 2-1 go-ahead goal. Making life very difficult and very interesting for Wrexham. Well done again, though. Ben Sheaf coming up with the ball over the top, and that's literally to nobody. If you've got that ball, don't panic. Love the ball. Love the ball. Don't use it like a hot potato. Great tackle now. Wrexham now coming back the other way. Fantastic interception. Ball coming on the inside. No space at all now. Lewis back onto the wing. Issa Kabore one more time. Surrounded by 3 defenders immediately when he gets the ball. Issa Kabore surrounded as soon as he gets the ball. Callum now tries to thread the needle. Very close. Lewis keeps possession. Wrexham now still in Ipswich half. 28 minutes to go on. Ball over the top. That's a lovely one, but just won't get there. And Josh Windhouse just not making the race. Started a little early on that race. Got the right channel, got the right run, but just didn't get the speed going. Kent Alberta Rex coming back at you. D. Scott says maybe probably 1982. Rob Much. And that was 1982 Whitecaps. I heard about that game too. And also, let's face it, the 86ers were part of that history too, no? But yeah, for me, that's my MLS club. I don't have a choice. It's regional. I live in the West. I love the East. I love the North. And I love the South. And I've been in all regions. But it is my game. Brilliant ball. Wrexham now. Ball over the top. Not going to make it. Not going to make it. Nice idea. No coconut. Interactive scoreboard. Thank you, Crystal. I'm going to get that one right now. Lovely. Bada boom. Bada bing. Ding, ding, ding. Thank you, Crystal. That's awesome, love. Boom. There we go. One apiece. Ipswich have got their number up. Yes. Long way to go. Card coming out. Callum Doyle, for a young guy playing like a mountain of a man. Doesn't really seem to be too much of a foul in that, but hey, I'm not Lee Doughty. I'm not doubting the referee. Tina says, loving scoreboard, Stevie. Can you leave it as it is, please? I wanted to. I really wanted to. Yeah, Ipswich now breaking left to right. Going right to left now. Going out for a throw-in. When they break with speed. If they get that final ball correct, it'll be 2-1. We've got to keep it tight. Throw-in now. In our own half deep. On the right side. Maxi Cleworth with the ball. Going down the line. Nice throw by Maxi. Goes all the way down the line. Repelled by Ipswich one more time. There's a head tennis match going on. 3. Ball on the ground now. Ipswich have it at halfway. keeping it nice and short. Moving the ball from left to right. Right winger's wide open on the sideline as he was all the last match. Coming down now. Cross coming in. Beautiful cross. Well defended. Ollie Rathbone. Not Brown. Thank you, Michael. Ollie Rathbone clearing the ball. Wrexham bringing it up, but cannot keep possession. Cannot keep possession. We've got to get our foot on the ball and get that possession going. Kevin Babs, afternoon. Kevin, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, fella? Hope everyone is good and well. We're 1-0 up to the start of the game, Kev. Early on in, and it's now 1-1 Ipswich. Arthur Okonkwo making a bit of a boo-boo. And he's made a few boo-boos recently. Ball in the middle. Arthur collects it. Hey, Tina, he caught it. He caught it. He caught it. You know why? Because he's had a kick up the ass. He needs a big remainder of the game. Not just for confidence, but when the keeper messes up, it's like a forward, and we've had a few of those this year, missing the net from a couple of feet, Longman. Just to mention one, yeah? So it's a bad moment for Arthur. He's had 3 bad moments. It needs to stop. Now he needs to be big and save us the game and give us the 2-1 win with some spectacular saves. George Dobson bringing the ball forward now. Josh Windhouse on the ball as well now. Looking for options. Goes left, goes right, passes off. Wrexham moving the troops forward. Steadily into Ipswich half. Ipswich taking a break, walking around. Callum Dorr now, left side, just inside. Passes off to Louis O'Brien. O'Brien to Thomason. Thomason gives it off. Cross coming in by Rathbone. Goes nowhere. Ipswich now repelling, coming the other way. Down the right wing. Big tackle. Well done. Well done, Mr. Thomason. Ollie Brown skating through. It's all very scrappy. Someone needs to put the foot on the ball and start getting the possession game one more time, as Wrexham do just that. Ball all the way back into defence. Phil J. Weston, remember Sepp Meyer, Stevie? The cat, German goalkeeper with hands like shovels? Absolutely, absolutely. And he always wore that pale blue shirt, yeah? And he always used to stand like that, remember? He always used to stand. His arms were literally like straight down. But yeah, Sepp Meyer. Weltmeister von 1974. German world champion from 1974. That was the first World Cup I really got my brain around as a little boy. 1974. Oh, yes. No foul, says the referee. No foul, says the referee, as Ollie Brown skates off the field into touch. But no foul. But yes, Phil J. Weston definitely remembers Sepp Meyer, the cat. Die Katze, as they said in German. Die Katze. 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 Katze is cat. Auf Deutsch in German. Kiefer now crossing the ball into the box. I tell you, that's a lovely cross. But nobody on the end of it. Wrexham's had the chances on the crossing. Just need to get someone on the end of it. Someone like Paul Mullin used to do, running in and tapping in, yeah? By the way, half-time, your entertainment. I got you some highlights of Wrexham and Ipswich. I've also got you some highlights of back in the day of one of ours in a very, very interesting time. And I've also got a drone flight over the EK Ras. And at the end of the half-time, which is about a 5-minute video, at the end of it, there's a couple of pictures especially for you. And if you're a Wrexham fan, you'll love those images at the end of the 5-minute video at half-time. 35 minutes gone. Loads of time to go. I'm quite happy in the game. I hope you are too. Rob Much, Wrexham, 58% possession versus 41% Ipswich. Doesn't feel like it. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Where do they get these numbers from? Some little clicker on the side of the sideline ain't clicking. He's being clicked. Because them clicks ain't right. Ipswich now spraying the ball from right to centre field. Kent Alberta Rex, where are you getting this Ollie Brown former player from? Yeah, I know. I did say I was talking to Michael last night and he was talking, his last name's Brown. And I called Ollie Rathbone, Ollie Brown, a couple of times in conversation. And look, lo and behold, this morning, I did it again once. I won't do it again. Ollie Rathbone. The only way to stop it is just to say hard-working Ollie Rathbone. That's the easy way to start it. Ball in the middle now. Wrexham. It's all very tight. Ipswich battling for their lives. Wrexham in the overlide, going forward now. Kiefer Moore on the edge of the box. Shot coming in. Take the shot. Take the shot! Take the shot! Take the shot! Get in there! Oh, it's blown down. It's blown down. In you go. Fantastic. In you go, I tell you. Get it in there. Get it in there. Man, oh man, are we going to have a 5-4 barn burner? I got to tell you, 2-1 up, 2-1 up. 36 minutes gone. Wow. The boys have given life to the game. Arthur Okonkwo can breathe heavily again. Woo! 2-1 up. Take a look at this. A scrappy goal, but I tell you what, we'll take it. We will take it. Absolutely digging this. Hoot! Boom, boom. Takes the first shot. Keeper makes a save. Keeper takes it in, and then a header in, which would have been a penalty if it didn't go over the line. Take it close. It was tried to handle the ball. Watch the header coming in. Cross come. Watch the header now. Hits the arm. Tries to stop it going in. Tell me he's not trying to handball that. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. There you go. He tries to handball that. You'll see it better now. Watch him on the line. Watch him on the line. Watch him on the line. There you go. See the handball? 100% handball. Where's the card? Where's the card? 100% handball. 2-1 Wrexham, 37 minutes in. Things are looking good. I'm a happy man. But Arthur, you need to bring some big saves. What would really do it right now is the third goal by Wrexham. It would really put this game to bed. Kiefer Moore has played one of the best matches in the last 10. He has played his best half in the last 10 matches today. He's got that screamer of a goal. But the way he's holding the line, the way he's leading the line, the way he's moving down the left wing and torturing Ipswich's defence on his own, phenomenal. And that's what we need. Every man to a man needs to play his strengths. Again, going down the left wing, Kiefer's going to murder him on that. Has to go to the keeper straight away. 38 minutes gone. Things are looking good. Hoot says digging this. Kevin Babs loving it. New York City Jules get in there. Lynn Pitts, Winders. Kevin Babs, super. Josh, what a finish. What a finish. What a finish. 2 finishes. Beautiful. R.R. Reynolds, Winders. Nice. Going to do the score for you guys. Now we got there. And we're going to make sure that says 2-1 because it's Wrexham. We have to rush with that score. Yes, we do. There it is, babies. Whoa! 2-1 on the scoreboard, and we got in there. We got in there. It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day. Going to give you some scores as we got Arthur on the ball, Mr. Nervous on the ball. He doesn't piss around. He's getting releasing that ball quickly. Yes, he doesn't want that ball. That hot potato's not what Arthur wants, and Wrexham passing beautifully out of defence, although it just goes a little too far. Scores on the doors from today, if you didn't know. Stoke City 2-2 with Leicester. Coventry winning 2-0 at West Brom. Swansea win 1-0 over Bristol City. Shame we couldn't. Hull 3-1 over QPR. A loss today for Hull City. 3-1 on the road win for QPR. Middlesbrough 0. Millwall 0, Portsmouth 0, and then so far. Ipswich 2-1 up. Birmingham 2-0 over Norwich at the moment. Middlesbrough 0-0 with Oxford, as is Charlton, Southampton. Watford 1-0 over Derby County. Come on, the Watford. That's a great score for Wrexham. And then tomorrow you got the All Sheffield Derby, United, and Wednesday at Wednesday. Good times. Going to give you a quick refresher on the scoreboard. And a quick refresher on the league tables. Wrexham is in 6th right now. 2 points above Birmingham. Right now, Lee Doty whistles down another yellow card. Lee's getting really busy in the game. He doesn't like yippers. You start yipping, you get booked. Big Mouth there just got booked for no reason. And it was a foul. I mean, what are you talking about? He's like, what are you talking about? Yeah, shut your mouth. Take a yellow one. If you carry on, you can have a red one. Because you're like red angry to the referee, and the referee doesn't need that. Lee Doughty will send you off if you wank on him. He will. He'll send you right off. Look at him. Still can't believe what the referee's doing to him. Poor injustice. Wrexham 2-1 up. Great game so far. Ipswich had moments, but you have to say Wrexham is literally playing absolutely from the strength to strength in this game. Ball coming in. Put it in! Oh, I tell you, that was nearly number 3. How close was that? I tell you, Kiefer Moore looking like a Welsh wizard right now. Absolutely. The big man. Soft feet, soft head, and I tell you what, how close was that? But for the keeper's foot, that's 3-1. Nice finish, nice touch by Kiefer. Unfortunately, not 3-1. Not 3-1. Thank you, Crystal Disco Ball. But hey, I'm not taking your job. I am not taking your job. I just happens to get lucky with it. I'm not taking your job. Hey, by the way, email coming in. I'm going to talk about that at half-time. We've got people to talk to. You especially, people we've got to mention at half-time, and emails, etc., and a ride as well in the flight. Ball coming in. Let's have a third one. Great corner. In it goes! Just past the post. Goal kick. Nice one, Callum. Get up there, son. Bang your head on that ball, but bang it in the net. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Crystal Ball says, good job, Stevie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rob Much will be interested to see what Viner can do when he gets thrown into the mix. And I really thought we'd put him in at the Bristol match. I mean, he's going home. How mean can Parky be? I'm joking, obviously. Don't rock the boat. Settled team. Kiefer Moorman so far playing a great game. That's a free kick. Referee, he's gone right through the man. Either that or a throw in. And Memeti, I tell you what, George Dobson, lay one on Memeti, will you? Lay one on him. Give him a piece of his own medicine. Lay one on him. Do that. That skinny little bugger will stop. Lay one on him. Hit him. Give him a good hit. Fair, but give him a hit. George Thomason is the man to do it. He's in the right slot. So any more little advantages taken by Memeti, I think someone needs to put him in his place. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's called the physical nature of the game. Ipswich now moving the ball frantically. 43 minutes gone, first half. Coming down to the right side. Looking to get back in the game. Terrific game of football, got to tell you. Both teams. Terrific game of football. He's going through. He's obstructed, and no problem there for Wrexham. Guiding the ball out of defence. Up the field. Lovely, lovely, lovely play. Ipswich, though, fighting for the ball. Up comes Kabore, waiting for it, but doesn't get to it. Eric F. says, exactly, Memeti needs a thump. Absolutely, fella. I love the physical nature of any sport, but when you start to become a bit of an oil can or a dirty bastard, then I want to give you one. And believe you me, back in the day when I was playing football, I'd go right through you if you go through me. And I'd go through you again until you stop it. Ball coming in on the edge of the box. Ipswich picking the lock. Cross coming in. Does come in. Danger. It's still dangerous. Fluff ball into the box and well headed out by Wrexham one more time. Wrexham still under pressure. Ipswich, the give and go down the right side. The cross doesn't come in. Well defended by Callum Doyle. Corner conceded, but better than the corner coming in, or cross coming in per se. 44-44, all the fours. Seconds to go, and we've got to soon see where the added time is. Thomas Parsons, you were way late with that board, mate. Way late. Again, the fourth official must have been on the piss last night, must be drunk. Hasn't got the board up on time. What's with the EFL and the added time board? Got to make fun where you can, right? Got to make fun where you can. Rob, much extra time. Yeah, I mean, let's face it, Mr. Parsons messed up again. It was Busby last week. It's Parsons this week. I tell you, what are these guys on? What are they on? 4 minutes is what we got, though, Rob. Kevin Babs, back in the day when football was actually a contact sport. Yes. Yeah. And back in the day before we had a numbnut called Infant Tino with an infant brain who's ruining the game. Do you know what? More and more people are getting livid with VAR as time goes through in other leagues. I read it all the time. Ball now, open space. Wrexham need to really execute down the right side. No, they don't. Pushing it off. George Dobson now to Maxi Cleworth. Wrexham overloading. Kabore could put the cross in. Keeps ball. Keeps possession. Teasing on the edge of the box. Ball comes in. Not the right play. Dobson rushes it, but does come up with the ball again, but not the right play. But does make up and make amends for his own errors. But needs to pass the ball off and not run through people. Come on, George. Smarten up. Get your ass down back up the field and don't jog. You're jogging. You're jogging. Move your ass. Great little play, Louis O'Brien. I'll tell you what, Louis O'Brien is literally showing what he can do, having a fantastic game today, floating that ball to the right side. Kiefer now is going to bring it down, and it goes all the way through. George Dobson showing lack of fitness there, jogging back, jogging back. We lose matches when we jog back. When we start walking, we lose matches. I know you can't run for 90 minutes, but don't put yourself in a situation where you put yourself in a bad situation and now you've got to hightail it out of dodge where you didn't use your brain. Football is all about thinking. It's a thinking game. I know we're not all intelligent that played football. I know that. I know we have to think a little hard at times, but football is a thinking game, okay? So there it is, ball through. This is danger. Danger, danger, danger. 2-1. 2-2. Fantastic finish. Fantastic finish. 2-2. Take a look at Arthur Concro. Take a look at Arthur. Take a look at Arthur on that shot. Look at his feet. Look at his feet. 2-2, half-time. Shouldn't be 2-2. Shouldn't be 1-1. Take a look at this. I want you to focus on Arthur. Nothing else. Focus on Arthur. Did you see them flat feet? Have another look. Nothing but Arthur. From behind the goal, he's flat-footed again. Why is he not on his toes? Look at, he's on his freaking heels. He needs to be on his toes. That's 2 more goals. I know he's done wonders for us, but you have to analyse what's going on here. Handball. Handball, referee, bring the card out. And foul. And you know what? Give him a good card because he's wanking like a 2-year-old. Oh, poop, says Phil J. Weston. Shit, says Rob Much. Tina says, for God's sake, bloody hell, thanks. Ryan Reynolds, Captain William B. Travis at the Alamo. It's Kiefer. Check it out. Nice one. Hey, keep bringing them. Fantastic. Kevin Bates, back in the day when football was actually a contact sport. Yes. Man, oh man. The guys that have put 2 rockets in for us have been let down. Let's have a 3-2 go-ahead goal to go in and have Phil Parkinson rip somebody's head off. That's a beautiful ball. That's a beautiful. Get in there. Nobody on the edge of the box, right? Nobody on the edge of the box. And there you go, guys. Half time. Well, I think looking at it, there's a few sayings. Rob Much with shit. Phil J. Weston, oh, poop. Tina, for God's sake, AO, bloody hell, thanks. You all hit it on the head. Beautiful, beautiful. 2-2, we're still in it. What a bloody roller coaster for first half. I tell you, what a roller coaster. But we should be up. We should not be down. But I tell you what, looking at those fans, both sets of fans, giving their team a rapturous hands of applause, an ovation as they're going off, that's what that half's all about. 2-2. And you got to say, the referee's done a decent job. Roe Doty's done a great job. Mr. Parsons needs to pick his arse up and get the added score out on time. But 2-2 at half. Brilliant game. Brilliant game. Everything to play for. Looking at the table right now, it's interesting. They haven't done it yet, but they will eventually. 2-2 it is. Looking at a few of the scores on half-time, see if anybody's changed. Norwich 2-0 down against Birmingham City. Yes. We're 2-2. I tell you, what a half. What a half. Southampton 0-0, as is Middlesbrough 0-0 with Oxford. Southampton Charlton. Hopefully they can get a point. Watford still 1-0 over Derby County. Let's hope that continues. That's another good result for us. And again, tomorrow, it is the Sheffield United derby. 5 fouls to 3 committed by Ipswich over Wrexham. 2 yellow cards to 3 yellow cards. So 5 yellow cards from Lee Doughty. He's been very busy. Doesn't normally dish out that many cards. Percentage, I don't agree with. It says 57-42 in favour of Wrexham. 8 shots to 6, 4 on target for each team. 5 tackles to 5, 1, 6 interceptions, 1 for Wrexham, 1 for Ipswich. 2 blocks for Ipswich, 1 for Wrexham. 9 clearances each. 3 headed clearances for Wrexham, 4 for Ipswich Town. Passing percentage, 85% for Wrexham, 77% for Ipswich. I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with those numbers either. I think Ipswich has had a better percentage than 77. I make 82% to 85%, not 77. It's amazing how that these guys click, click, click and get such different numbers from site to site. Anywho, going into the chat, 2-2 it is. Tea time. Give me a tea time. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Cabby is obviously still sleeping somewhere, so... But I love that one, Tina. Hey, like I said on the head of this, we've got to have a good time. Yeah, we've got to have a good time. There's no reason why we can't have a good time, even through adversity when someone's not pulling their finger out. But hey, I tell you, Arthur, there'll be a second half. There will be a reprieve. You will get better. Things will turn around. The kicking game has been great. But maybe it's not the kicking game that we need to be great. But hey, I tell you, going to go into some of this here pretty soon. Oh yeah, we'll get that pretty soon. But Tina, I love that one. That's saying, for God's sake, AO, bloody hell. Thanks. I just love that. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. R.R. Reynolds, Captain William B. Travis at the Alamo. Yes. It's Kiefer B. Check it out. Crystal Disco Bob, IS22. AO needs his Wheaties. I think Phil is going to give him more than Wheaties. What do you think Phil's going to do at half time after that? He can't exactly explode like crazy. I mean, you scored 2 on Ipswich. You've never done that in history in one half. Just saying, per se. First half, not second half. So, what is Phil going to do? Man, oh man. I can only look at Arthur from that whole first half and think everything was going fantastic. You know you're playing a top team. Ipswich are no bummies. They're going to come and give us a game no matter what. But bloody hell, Arthur. I love you, man. I love you. But yeah, you kind of pissed everybody off last match. You've kind of pissed everybody off this match. And you've still got 45 minutes to go. Pull it out. Pull it out. Lynn Pitts says Wrexham is simply not stopping the ball in Ipswich she's attacking. 1/3 seems like a communication issue. You know, it could do, because there's a couple of times where there's been literally a passing lane and no one's been in there to defend it. It's been rare, but people are overcommitting. That's what I think. Because we had such great racing in the early phase of the match, we take that first goal and we're up and we're in the ascendancy. Some people start to forget the game plan and they get ahead of themselves and they get too anxious to go forward. And you've got to do everything at the precise time. People don't need to get ahead of themselves, but also people need to stay on the line and make a routine save. Routine save. Routine save. We should be 2-1 up, minimum. And with safe hands, we're 2-0 up. Or 2-1, worst case. Into the chat. Gotta say, get your Wheaties at half-time, my son, because, Arthur, you need it. You need it. Alan Thompson, how you doing? Alan, good up to you, my friend. Are you commentating on the second half, mate? Yes, I certainly am, fella. I certainly am. I wouldn't miss it for the world, Alan. I wouldn't. Kevin Babs. Kev says, 2 big mistakes in 2 games for AO. He needs more than a given word. Yeah, and I mean, I think I'm being hard. I'm not going ballistic. I'm smiling because I love the team and I love what we're doing here and I love the game and I love the day. But I'm not smiling at Arthur. That was god-awful. And you said it. 2 mistakes in 2 games. Massive. Massive. Eric F. Can a goalkeeper coach tell AO to keep his weight further to forward on his feet? Should be on the balls of his feet just behind his toes. I'm going to say that again. Eric F. Can a goalkeeper coach tell AO to keep his weight further forward on his feet? Should be on the balls of his feet behind the toes. Absolutely. I've been saying for weeks he needs to be on his freaking toes. You cannot change direction as a defender, a midfielder, a forward, but especially as a goalkeeper on a dime if you're on your feet. And if you look at that second goal, he is sitting on his heels. That's what infuriates me. It absolutely infuriates me, these modern-day goalkeepers. They sit on their heels and they think their goals are going to be saved by their legs. 9 times out of 10, they can't get their legs anywhere near the ball. They can't think that quick. Arthur, literally, that second goal was on the balls of his feet. The first one, he's diving down. He actually gets contact with 2 hands on that ball. I'm going to say it. A goalkeeper from years ago that didn't piss around like a sweeper keeper, didn't piss around with his feet at saving shots, but used his body to come down, cover the ground, smother the ball, and caress the ball and bring it in like a kiddie. Goalkeepers years ago are far better than what they've got in this modern day game. These sweeper keepers can be sliced and beaten with low shots so easy. And that shot that went in on Arthur on the far side, man, oh man, oh man, he doesn't even move. He's flat-footed on his heels and he's dead in the water. And you're right. Get on your toes. Eric, get on your toes. Absolutely. Free Pug Show. How you doing? In the house. Good to see you. Keep warm. We can win this game. We can. We can. You're so right. But we just got to have less goalkeeping messes today, last game, because that's not been happening all season. We've had 1 or 2 mistakes once in a while. You're going to have that, and we can accept that. But when it's coming like a trait load, each match is like a train load coming at our way, and Arthur's not doing his job, and he's having a bad day. Yeah. If it carries on, bring Ward in next game. Somebody has to really send a message. And it's Phil's job. And I know you can't upset the team. You can't pick on anybody. You got to worry about their hurt feelings. But they're professionals and they get paid big money. And they can take that responsibility. And there's a shitload of responsibility on this team moving till the end of the season. And if we want to even think about getting in them playoffs, these kind of mistakes, what he's made in the last 2 games, are going to ruin the finish of this season. And I also said we've got 12 matches to get this done. The final 2 games against Middlesbrough and Coventry City are the final 2 games of this season. We've got to get hay made ahead of time. We've got to get the harvest sorted before the harvest comes. If you got that, you know what I'm saying. Free Pug Show, we can win this. New York City Jules, can't imagine being a keeper. Worst job ever. 0 to 0 in a flash. Absolutely, absolutely. You've got to wear that pressure. You've got to earn that respect. You've got to earn that number 1. And you've got to be a composite number 1 week in, week out. It's all about consistency. If you're not consistent, we get somebody else. We're not saying we're getting someone else because of Arthur. But something needs to be said at halftime because he didn't come into this game awake. And there's been a couple of times where he's hesitated this season and it's cost us. He doesn't anticipate correctly. You saw him leave the line a couple of times in this match for no reason. I'm just saying, somebody in the goalkeeping course needs to have a word with Arthur and get him back to basics. Just saying. Night Frequency, how you doing? Woo! I believe our keeper is now out issue. Let's face it, we've changed defence, we've changed midfield, we've changed strikers, but we haven't changed out goalie. Well, we did, but he's been injured. Good point. Good point, Night Frequency. Good point. Free Pug Show says, however, I am glad I don't have to make that call. You know, we can lean on our heroes and we can lean on those we love in this team. They need it. They need it. When it comes to the squeaky bum time of the season, the business end of the season, excellence is required, not mediocrity. What he brought in that first half, what Arthur Okonkwo brought in the last game against Bristol City is mediocrity. He is better than that. He needs to focus. He needs to be alert, needs to be awake, needs to anticipate and get on the freaking line. and save with your hands. That first one, categorically, he's got to save that first one with his hands. He's got to. He can't fumble. How many more fumbles are going to cost us? So, we can roast him. We can love him. But to ignore it and just let it go by without saying anything? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Free Pug Show. Everybody else, you know what you're watching. So do I. Arthur needs a big second half. D. Scott, I'm with you, Stevie. The reason we pay big bucks for Ward is to have a legitimate backup. And when you have problems with a junior keeper, bang. It's not an insult to bring in the second keeper at half-time. It's a brave coach. And the fans in the stands will know exactly why Phil is going to do this. I'm telling you. Absolutely. You're looking at great fans in that stadium today. Literally, right behind this team. Supporting them all the way. That's class. But mark my words, just like you watching right now, or anybody around the world, there are no fools in this Wrexham family. There are no fools in that Wrexham stadium. There are no fools around Wrexham, period. We know the game. We've been watching this for decades. We know what we're watching. New York City Jules, will Parky put Ward in? I don't think he will. But I tell you now, if there ever was a time, this would be the time. And as you can see, I'm not making a break. We're going straight through this. We're going straight through this. That's how hot under the collar, not angry, but hot under the collar I am with this. You look in the crowd and see the faces of all those great Wrexham fans in the EK Ras right now. There's a quiet defiance of anger. There's a quiet defiance of anger. Look at the crowd. They are looking like I'm talking. They are looking like I'm feeling. But they are looking like the team needs to realise they've thrown something away. I don't see anybody in the crowd with a smiling face. And that's not because we're all miserable bastards. Not at all. But no one is happy at that juncture at half-time. I'm going into the chat, see what you guys are saying. But yeah, D. Scott, I'm with you, Stevie. The reason we pay big bucks for Ward is to have a legitimate backup. New York City Jules, will Parky put Ward in? Like I say, I don't think he will. But if he did, it would be an absolute shock and a signal, and there would be no miscommunications with this one. Phil's coming out, and he looks like he's been really screaming his head off. He looks like he's had a little bit of venom to say and put around. Moving along, lovely little kid there at the EK Ras, whoever that little boy is. Big love to you, son. Big love to you and all your family out there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Tina, I'm starting to think AO should take up netball. He lets ball go in net too often. No time for sentiments. Needs to earn shirt. Okay, absolutely. Fantastic. I can't disagree with that, Tina, 100%. Kevin Babs. Kevin says, LOL, could be worse. Wednesday, I've had 7 different keepers play for us this season. I understand you, mate. I understand you. And I'll tell you what, your game tomorrow against Sheffield United. I never thought Sheffield Wednesday would ever have a season like they've had this year. Never thought that was ever going to be the way. Not for a second. Just give me a second here. I'm going to pump this one up. Ooh, I tell you. It's going to be an interesting second half. Kieran McKenna, I tell you what, Ipswich coach, she's looking quite happy. I mean, 2-1 or 1-0 down, 2-1 down, comes back each time. Decent goals. The team's been in there, but I don't think Ipswich have played a fantastic match yet. They've done well and scored 2 goals. They've done well and scored 2 goals. Who else can you say this season has done well against Wrexham and scored 2 goals, but didn't dominate the match? That's how big Arthur's big error has been. Just saying. Phil J. Weston scoreboard, Stevie. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I was so pissed off, I didn't want it. Well done, Phil. Well done, Phil. We have got to get it in there. I made him wait. If someone's watching from Ipswich, they're probably thinking, what an ass. There you go. Cheers, Phil. Well done, my friend. Well done. Crystal Disco Ball. Let's go, Reds. Keep up the pressure this half. Update the IS, the interactive scoreboard. Done, done, done. Well done, Phil. Well done, Crystal. Beautiful. I tell you. I'm not down. I'm still not down. I'll tell you that now. I'm enjoying this game because it's a bloody battle. But Arthur now. Chance to get the kicking game going. Here we go. Game is live. Let's get the winner. Cabby, cabby, cabby. We need you in here, cabby. Come on, cabby. Come on, cabby. Get in here. Let's have some luck. Big up to the Ipswich fans. They're literally in fine voice. Doing very well. Wrexham now looking to get something happening. Attacking the cop when it gets built. Or the old fourth wall, if you will. But we're going to have a few moments of scrappiness here in the first moments of the second half. See what plays down. Ali goes down, doesn't get a foul. It's all about character now. It's all about character now. Ipswich breaking down the right side now. Does he get the cross in? Looking, teasing, one-on-one. Cuts inside. Cross comes in. Deflected, edge of the box, and that's in the back of the net. That's in the back of the net. What a great strike. 3-2. Kipre, unmarked, on the edge of the box. Phil J. has got an absolute dynamite of a goal. Kipre putting it in the back, side-footing it in the corner. Arthur not looking too great on it. And I tell you what, we're 3-2 down. Now, we got to get going. Free pug show. Well, shit. Rob Much. Crap. New York City. Jules. No. Look at the edge of the box. He's walking in. 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 He's still unmarked. He's walking in. He's walking in. Bang. Unmarked. And Arthur beaten from miles outside the box. Watch Arthur as this one comes through. Not even close to it. Not even anywhere near it. This will tell you everything. Not even close to it. How far away does it need to be for Arthur to actually see it come and be able to track it? He hasn't tracked shit today. If you want to know, Jules, Danny Ward, how long can you wait for a keeper not to have a great day to cost the rest of the team? 3-2 down. Phil Parkinson, big problems. 48 minutes gone. Plenty of time to fix it. But again, night frequency, goodbye promotion. Crystal Disco Ball, she's got the crying going on. New York City, Jules, I retract my earlier comment. No, you're totally right, Jules, you're totally right. Phil J. Weston, jeez. It's all about character now. You either sink or swim. This is one of them days. I love this team, but we either sink or swim right now. We got to show character. We got to show the character that Ipswich is showing right now. Don't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to pick it up and go for it. Right now, we take another goal. We are dead in the water. A somewhat shocked Kedas kicks off the second half. 3-2 down. D. Scott in hockey AO would be pulled. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. Crystal, I'm going to do that right now. It's such a shocker it caught me. I mean, I did change it before, but thank you, Crystal. Beautiful. Thank you, love. Boom. I hate to do this. Oh, my life. Oh, my life. Here we go. Beautiful, Crystal. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Phil J. Weston, poor defending. Arthur having a mare. Absolutely, absolutely. Steve says, for fuck's sake, just get after them now. I did say that. I did. Yes, I did. I did. I read what's there sometimes. Angus McWhirth, I am back. Had to toss some din-din in my slow cooker. Best way to do it, brother. Best way to do it. We're having a lovely time here at the EKDAS. We're losing, but hey, we haven't lost yet. We can get in this. Phil's got to change a few little things, and the passing has got to get in there. We haven't hit the passing down. No time to panic. Just got to stay in there and grind it out. Beautiful ball down the left side. 3-on-3. If the ball comes in fast, it could be dangerous. Going the far post, going the far post, going the far post, going the far post. He does go the far post, passing it off down the right side. Edge of the box. Wrexham defending for their lives. 3-2 down. Do not need to take a fourth. That would be catastrophic, not to mention the third. Kevin Babbs says, you just need Norwich to score 3 now to help Wrexham out. That's brilliant, Kevin. Well done, mate. That's brilliant. Looks like it's going out for a corner. Goal kick. It's a goal kick to Wrexham. Tina, lost 5 points so far, last 2 games. What else do we need to do? For football's sake, as Phil would say. Tina, absolutely. 5 points in 2 games. We were like minutes away from that 3 points at Bristol. And I mean, I tell you, talk about shoot yourself in the foot. How bad do you think that man in green is feeling right now in that goal, all on his own? He hasn't had a good day, has he? Not a good day at all. Not a good day at all. I tell you. And New York City Jules says, exactly, Kevin. Go Norwich. Ipswich now, looking to get number 4, literally coming into the ascendancy, full of confidence. They're playing like the home team right now, dictating the play, full of confidence, full of running, full of ideas. It's that confidence is what's zooming all through their veins. We need to get that confidence back in our veins. Wrexham breaking down the left side one more time. Kiefer Moore going down the left side as he has all day. Touch lets him down. Running back in there, grabbing, puts the boots in, and I tell you what, he doesn't get called, but he does get called now. Kiefer's smiling. Having a word with Kiefer, Doughty. Nice sliding tackle by Kiefer, but wouldn't advise doing that too long. Wouldn't advise doing that too long at all. D. Scott says, bad news for Leicester City. Portsmouth is up by 2 over Millwall. And who would have seen that coming? I'll tell you what, Portsmouth form recently, through the roof. And we got them next. I tell you, we got them next. What's happening to the home form? Dodgy times, guys. Dodgy times. Dodgy times. Going to check something here. Wrexham's last 3 games, just to fill you in. 4 games ago, 2-1 loss at home against Norwich. Recently, a 1-1 against Leicester, and last out, 2-0 loss against Millwall. If you're looking at the last 3 matches, we picked up 1 point from 9. This, if we lose, would be 2 losses back-to-back, 1 point from 12. Just hoist that in. That's how serious this just got. We have lost our ebb and way in this match, and we need to rekindle our fire in this game. Memeti, like I say, needs a kick in the new you-know-what. It's been an oil can all game long. See what comes of this situation. Doughty taking his time over this. Thomason coming over. Thomason not happy with Memeti. And now you watch Doughty. He won't take no bullshit. The knee in the back. That's the unforgivable part. And I tell you what, George Thomason is right. And someone needs to take him out. Someone needs to give him some of his own medicine. That's what we called it back in the day. Give him some of his own medicine. You want to be a little shit? Well, you'll get treated like a little shit. Crunching tackle coming up. I tell you what, nearly there was the chance. I'd be putting a man on Memeti, and anytime he gets the ball, bang, right through, just there. You see that? Callum Doyle coming through, Thomason coming through. They're going to take no more shit off Memeti. They've had enough of that little wretch. 3-2, Ipswich up on the road. 55 minutes gone in the second half. Enthralling game of football, I've got to tell you. Wrexham taking it now, moving it. Can they use this one? On the edge of the box, Ollie Rathbone coming through. Can't get the ball through. That touches a hand. Where's the free kick? Got to make better use of those little forays up front. You can't waste any opportunity. You've got to get something on net. Something tells me there's plenty more drama to unfold in this match. Again, Memeti being an oil can, number 33. And well done, referee. Well done, referee. Keep a grip of it. Keep a grip of it. Start throwing the yellows, because I tell you what, I want to see one of these. I want Ipswich down to 10. Wrexham in the advantage. And getting that goal back. Come on, Wrexham. Let's go for it. Going to give you a few of the results coming through. Norwich 2-0 down against Birmingham City. Millwall 2-0 down against Portsmouth. Wrexham 3-2 down. And the only teams winning at home, Southampton wins one, well taken by Arthur. He actually did something correct. Well done, Arthur. Southampton 1-0 over Charlton. Unlucky Charlton. Another bad situation brewing for Charlton. And Watford still 1-0 over Derby. Got a bad feeling that might finish one apiece. Wrexham now starting to get some flow of the game. Ollie O'Brien. Josh down to Issa. Doesn't go down to Issa. Looking for O'Brien. Looking for Ollie. Josh now cycling the ball. Foot on the ball. That's exactly what you want to do. That's a beautiful ball. Put that in, I tell you. Nice effort. What a fantastic ball by Windass. And Thomason not far off target. Thomason now having a word with Doughty. I think Doughty's doing a fantastic job, tell you the truth. Referee's doing a great job. Corner coming up. Let's get this one in the back of the net. Let's get something here right now. Corner coming in. Nice. Swinging on the spot. Going to the corner. Come on! And I tell you what, that's a penalty. That should be a penalty. Why is that not a penalty? He doesn't make any effort through the ball. That's definitely got to be a penalty. Very physical by Walton there. Watch the replay. Watch the replay. Dominic Hyam captain today. And I tell you this, Dominic wearing the armband there, I feel Dominic is probably the best choice for captain on this team right now. We've gone through a couple of guys, but I really think Dominic Hyam, I am the man, is the best guy for the armband. Watch this again. He's late on the ball. He goes through the man. Where's the foul? He's late on the ball, doesn't get the ball first, gets the man and then the ball. Doughty having a bit of a tough time with the free kick. But in my opinion, I don't think he has any other decision to make but give a penalty there. One avoided. And Ollie Rathbone booked for talking. And now Walton's on the ground. A great way just to get under Wrexham's skin and literally get us off our game. Going back into the table, let's quickly look at the table, tell you what's going on. Right now, Wrexham are in 9th with the loss so far. Top 6, Coventry on 65, Middlesbrough 62. Ipswich right now would be on 57. Millwall losing and that's Ipswich going up to 3rd, Millwall going down to 4th. Millwall are on 56, Hull City are on 54, Birmingham are in the top 6, yeah, on 49. We need to get a goal. We need to get 2. And it's literally looking like a tough day. But don't give up, and don't look away. 60 minutes right now. There's 30 minutes to go, plus added time. Anything can happen. You know it only takes a second to score a goal. But one of the things I'm seeing here is collectively, Ipswich have come with a physical game and come literally as disturbers. They're going to slow it down. They're going to be a little bit difficult to work with. They're going to commit the little fouls. Memeti's being a little oil can. They're all being oil cans in a great way for Ipswich to take Wrexham off their game. Right now, Wrexham need to stay calm, stay on the game, and don't buy into any of the two-way system fights. Stay to the game, stick to the plan, and keep moving. New York City Jules says Millwall are falling apart against Portsmouth. Portsmouth question mark, yeah. But again, Portsmouth's form recently is getting better. And they probably don't look to be getting relegated pretty soon either. They look like they're going places. So just keep it the way it is. But I think that they're doing okay right now. Ipswich again, moving close, looking to get that 4th goal, going out of play. Bad skill there by Taylor. Doesn't keep the ball, doesn't keep possession, goes out for the throw. Wrexham now back, moving the ball over halfway. Kiefer now doesn't get that. Furlong back to Walton. And nicely, calmly done. Moving the left side. Wrexham now not pressing high. Night Frequency says, now would be a good time for some fresh legs. I agree. It's a bit late now, but I think we should have had legs coming in. Ipswich now moving the ball to the left side again. Nicely in possession. Nice little interception by Max Kluth. Doesn't get anything on it. Just clears the ball downfield. Ipswich going long. Hyam over the top. Not anybody going to chase that one down. Nice idea, but Kiefer wasn't looking. Walton has the ball, needs someone on him. I really think he gets away with a penalty when he punches through. Didn't he just pick that ball up and put it down? Weird. Strange things happening in this game at times. Another yellow card coming out. Soft free kick, I guess, but you can give it. Changes are coming. Broadhead coming in. Capace out. Longman in. Rathbone out. Eric F., you're right, mate. Delay tactic to stop Wrexham's momentum. Steve says 100% penalty. Shocking referee. I say it's a penalty. What's there to look at? We got to do it the hard way, guys. We've really got to do it the hard way now. 3-2 down. It's not impossible, but we're doing it the hard way. On any given Sunday, we'd be 2-0 up. Danny Ward would just have an average, boring day, I suppose, but he'd be safe. He'd be safe within the basics of the goalkeeping game. And today, we've been let down by our goalkeeper, who normally does well. Ipswich breaking in. This is number 4. Well defended again by Wrexham, but very dodgy times. Someone looking for a dive. Not wearing red, obviously. Ball into the middle now. Needs to go down the left side with speed. Going down the middle now. What's he got to do? Taking a shot on. Takes the shot on. Coming wide. Get in the back of the net. That's luck. That's luck. That's luck. That's luck. Now. Keep from getting scored on again. Thank you, God. Free pug show. Here we go. Digging this. Yeah. Free pug show. We need a sub. We can't have our entire backline on yellows. But yes, New York City Jewels. Yes. Rob Much goal. Thomason. Let's go Reds. Digging this. Game on. It is game on. It's massively game on. And Arthur Okonkwo, you better bring excellence now. You don't expect your team to get 3 goals against Ipswich in any match, home or away. You don't expect to get conceded on 3 times. And 3 of them goals, our keeper could do better. Phil J. Weston, Gio2. In Lynn Pitts, George. Digging this game on. Rob Much Toll, Thomason. Let's go Reds. Absolutely. What a barn burner. And like I said, it's a fantastic game of football. A great game of soccer. 3-3, 6-goal thriller in the Ikeras Villa. Fantastic. Now piss up and mix up on the ball. Cough up the ball right now and give us a freebie. Come on Ipswich. Cough up the ball. Give us a freebie or a throw-in. Thank you. Come on, Wrexham. Let's go now. Have we finally woke up? 24 minutes to go. Long way to go. Holy shit. What a game. And no, this is not TV. It's far better. But boom. Nice ball back from Hyam. Arthur kicks it the first time. No messing around. Did you notice that? Yeah, he knows he's been watched. He knows he's been a bad boy today. He knows the teacher won't take any more crap. Nicely picked up. Come on, fight for the ball. No foul. There's no foul there, referee. Come on. Pick up your game, referee. Where's the foul there? Jeepers creepers, man. It's a man's sport. It's a woman's sport. It's a physical sport. Whoever's playing it. Let them play, ref. Weak call. Exciting match, though. I tell you what. I feel there's more goals in this game. I just hope it goes our way. Ipswich were quite happy getting that early goal, but Wrexham showed character. They really did. They stayed in it. Going over halfway now, down the left side. Kiefer Moore with the ball on the left wing, adjacent to the penalty area. Passes off. O'Brien to Mr. Broadhead. Takes a really weak shot again. All season long, Nathan Broadhead has not wellied the ball apart from 1 or 2 times when it ended up curling beautifully into the net. Stop shooting direct on net. Start curling them shots, Nathan. You can do it. We've seen you do it. But punching low through the ball, through the dirt, through the turf, through the mud, it's never going to do it. Rob Much, we can't just do it easy. No, Rob, we can't. It's in the DNA, brother. It really is. Great play through the middle now. This is what I've told you about Nathan, where his best part of his game is running with the ball through midfield. Look how beautiful that was. Ball going way over the top there. Not the best from Longman, but again, I'm going to backtrack. Nathan running through midfield with the ball. That's a strong part of his game. He looks great at it. He's athletic. He has the skill. And once he's flowing, he's going past people. Then he just needs to pass off, get in the target area, and get the return ball. Ipswich making 3 substitutions. Kieran McKenna doesn't like the picture. And I've got to tell you, if I was an Ipswich fan, I'd be quite happy with what my team did today. They have really brought a road game. They've been nasty. They've been in your face. They've been chippy. They've been talking at you. They've been pulling you. They've been pushing you. Yeah? They've been getting on top of your nerves. But Ipswich have done a great job on the road. 3-3. 70 minutes to go. 20 minutes left. Who wants it most? Where's this going? And I'm telling you, I feel goals are still in this. And I said at the start of the game, is this going to be a 5-4 at EK Villa? Is it going to be a 5-4 thriller? It still can be. We've plenty of time. We've had 6 goals. Hey, we only need another 3. Ball over the top, going all the way down the right side. Longman giving the chase. Defender looking for the foul, doesn't get the foul. Well done, Longman. Ball on the outside. Kiefer has it. Back to Longman. Well done, defender. Come on, back in there. Longman, sleeping, doesn't keep the ball. I tell you what, it's frenetic right now. The pace of this match is absolutely on fire. Come on, Nathan, get in there. Unlucky. We're so close to picking Ipswich's defence off with the press. Maybe someone gets an unfortunate giveaway pass and Wrexham score that goal. Because Ipswich are playing with fire on the back line. Come on, one more time. There's the press working beautifully. Now, go with the ball. Josh down the line. Needs support. Turns, cuts back. Keeping possession. Owning the play, owning the game. Free kick coming up. That's definitely a free kick, Doughty. What are you looking at, dumbass? Ball through the middle, Arthur. Doesn't read it. Stays in the 6-yard line. Ball back to Longman. It's getting really physical. It's coming down to the wire now. Whoever wants to... What the hell was that, Lewis? Louis O'Brien unable to make a 5-feet pass. Who has had a decent game today. 3-3. 71 minutes gone. Phil Parkinson. Head oscillating like a peacock. Looking all over the place. He's got a busy day today. Walton now on the edge of his box. Ipswich keeper with the ball at his feet, just inside the penalty area. Looking to tap off, but looks like he's going to go long. Little tap down the middle. Ipswich circulating the ball with a slip all the way out for a throw. And how ironic, Nunes on his ass, no skill at all. Is something going to come from this throw-in? You've seen it before. A mistake by one team, someone gets a throw-in, a move starts up, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. Is that going to happen? I think it can. Kieran McKenna on the sideline, Ipswich coach. Very, very energetic. Sending signals out with both hands. But a great game. 18 minutes to go. Plenty of entertainment still to go, guys. I tell you what, it's a fantastic game. Wrexham now, for the first time, looking complete in the match. 3-3. Only need one more goal to take the 3 points. One won't do it. One won't do it. Wrexham need points. Nathan now spins the ball to the far left side. Wrexham in the overload on the left side quadrant. Looking for picking that lock. Looking to get the cross in. Again, tic-tac-toeing. Trying to shift Ipswich out of space. Bringing that defensive line further forward for someone to run through. Is it going to happen? Waiting for that ball to thread through right now. Left side's wide open. Left side's wide open. There it goes. Down the line. Can we get the cross in? Cross comes in. Get in far side. And it's going out for a corner. Longman needs to anticipate quicker and get in there before the defenseman. If he does, that's a simple tapping at the far post. 4-3. Bada boom, bada bing. Wham bam. Thank you, man. Done. Louis O'Brien, 27, had a decent game today. I've got to say, Lewis has had a decent game. He really has. He really has. He really has. And Phil, I'm going there. I'm going there. Just let me do that corner first of all. Ball comes in. Pop it in. Goal! What a beauty! What a beauty! From that throw into the corner, it ends up in the back of the net. I said that seconds ago. 4-3 Wrexham. Let's get it 5-4. Let's not get scored on until we get number 5. Brilliant. I'm going to do the scoreboard big time now, Tina. Absolutely digging this. Hell yes. Free Pug Show. Let's go. Eric F. Broadhead looking dangerous with fresh legs. I tell you, Rob much less. Let's go, Wrexham. Doyley. I tell you, not only a bullet of a header, but a bullet of a foot. Bang, in there you go, son. And he's leaning backwards as he gets there. He's off balance making that header, but it's the power that he throws in it. Walton has no chance. Pick that out. New York City Jules, I'm with you, brother. 3, 2, 1, boom. In you go. 75 minutes gone, I tell you, what a day, what a day, what a day. Isn't it just fun being a Wrexham fan? Isn't it just the best? I tell you, night frequency, wow. And hey, are we going to have that 5-4 like I've asked for? I tell you, it's getting there. 4-3 now. Only need 2 more goals. And I want the 5th for Wrexham first. Come on, Kiefer, get on the score sheet, son. But keep it tight at the back. Keep it tight at the back right now, Wrexham. Do not give anything up. Ipswich has now got to open up. They will be leaving spaces in behind, looking for that tying goal. And when they leave them spaces, you've got to counter and put the ball in the back of the net. You've got to capitalise at the first major attempt. Ball in the box, dangerous. Cleared one more time by Wrexham. Frantic defensive. Ipswich pushing the envelope right now. Ball coming in the box. Headed one more time. Out the box. It's still in there. It's in the mixer. Hasn't been cleared yet. Ipswich still have possession. Looking to get something happening. Ball on the edge of the box. Shot coming in. No free kick comes in. No free kick, says the referee. Wrexham defending amazingly well on the edge of their box. Ipswich fully focused on getting that 4th goal. Goes down, and I tell you what, if he goes down with no foul, then you've got to give him a card. If he goes down without a foul, he's diving. He needs a card. And if he's had a yellow card first, you can give him a second yellow card and tell him to piss off. How about that, referee Doughty? Look at this. He's looking for the foul. There's no foul. A little shirt jug. Come on. A little tug on the shirt. Give me a break. Where's your integrity? Looking for the foul, trying to abuse the referee. Oh yes, brethren, Phil J. Weston, we're alive today. I tell you, we're back in 6, back on 51, and Birmingham is back in 7, where they should be. And I'll tell you what, the guy Rob Wagner from Birmingham, I was watching a few of those episodes from that Birmingham little documentary. I want us to beat Birmingham. Got nothing against any Birmingham fan, love yous. But that Rob Wagner, what he said about Wrexham, I tell you what, I want nothing good for him. When we were playing Wrexham, he said, let's kick the shit out of Wrexham. That pissed me right off. That weasel little man. I'm passionate about this club. You're passionate about this club. We're passionate. You start talking trash against Wrexham, we don't like it. Because we don't talk trash. We don't need to. We just come and have a great day. Well done, Kiefer Moore. One more time. Crowd on their feet. Crowd on their feet. Kiefer Moore has run his ass off today. He's put the effort in that you need to grab 3 points. It's never going to be easy against Ipswich, but we are working our asses off to a man. Absolute phenomenal. You tell me someone who gets scored on by Ipswich 3 times and comes back and scores 4. Just tell me who that is. There's nobody in the league right now. Nobody in the league. There's a phenomenal return. 4 goals against Ipswich. It's a phenomenal return. And the way Wrexham's done this, absolute character. Arthur sold us short, but the guys have come together. Absolute character. Brilliant team performance. This win here, if we can keep this and get it over the line, this win here will give our guys so much confidence moving forward. With Pompey coming in next midweek, I tell you, it could put us back on track. It could put us back on track. And looking right now, got to tell you, with 2 points clear, ahead of anybody in the league. We're on 51 points in 6. The nearest team is Birmingham on 49. They're winning 2-1 right now. Let's hope they lose. More substitutions coming up for Kieran McKenna and Ipswich. 10 minutes to go. Wow, here we go. Bodybuilder's coming off the field. And he's not happy. But yeah, R.R. Reynolds, wow. New York City Jules, do you believe? Yes. when we do this, yes, I tell you, it's Phil J. Weston. Stick another 2 up for us on the scoreboard. Steve, you're going to do that right now. I'm so into this game. Give me a second, guys. Ball coming through, defended one more time. Let's get the scoreboard done. Phil said get the scoreboard. We get the scoreboard done. What a bloody day. What a bloody day. What a bloody day. All my life, what does this look like? I have never, all season, put 4 goals up for Wrexham in a match this season. That's the first. That's the first. That's the first. Wrexham 4, Ipswich Town 3. 10 minutes to go. We have got to get this over the line. Phil J, done it for you. Crystal, done it for you. Everybody else, Rob Much, done it for you. How much extra time? Oh, I tell you what, it's pissing down with rain right now. Look at that rain coming down. That's going to send us home with 3 points. You see, Ipswich, they get some rain. But Wales and North Wales, we get a lot of rain. A lot of the time. So this is Welsh weather to finish off a Welsh football match in a Welsh football stadium for a Welsh football team. Please let it be 4-3. Minutes to do. A long way to go. Plus added time. Added time. There could be a few minutes added time. Watch it get nervy. Maybe 4 or 5. Let's see what happens. But Ipswich will be still pressing to get that equaliser. As they are. They're moving up the field very smoothly. But it's raining. And the rain really plays into our favour. Ball down the left side now. Rain really coming down. Ball coming in. Takes a shot. Ball should have been out. Edge of the box. Cleared off the line. I tell you what, it was goal bound. And Arthur didn't look like he was in time with that one. Free kick coming up. And that's a great free kick to give. Well done. Well done. Well done, Nathan. When you're going to give free kicks away, that's a smart free kick. 4-3 to Wrexham. That's scoreboard. Wowzer. I'd have been happy with 1-0. Well collected. Well headed out. Going for a throw-in. Ipswich should have been taking that ball, keeping it in play, and crossing it back in the mixer. Rain hammering down here at the Ikeras. 4-3 to Wrexham. It's been a phenomenal game. 1-0 to Wrexham. Then 1-1. 2-1 to Wrexham. Then 2-2. Second half starts off at 2-2. Immediately, Ipswich go 3-2 up. Thereafter, Wrexham score, and it's 3-3. And then the unbelievable happens, and Wrexham get the 4-3. And remember what I said. We won the throw-in. We win the corner. Good things happen by the Ipswich clearance from nowhere. They cleared the ball when they didn't have to. Gave away the throw-in. Wrexham keep in position. Stay upfield. Win the corner. And from that corner, 4-3. It's funny sometimes when you give away things. Cut outside, take the shot. Nathan, pass it off. And a good save. Longman now looking, scurrying to get back to that ball. Ipswich looking a little tired. I will say that. They're looking tired. Disco ball, Crystal, come on you Reds. Crystal, disco ball, come on you Reds. Rob, how much time? I don't know yet, but I can think in 4 to 5 minutes is what I'm looking at. And Mr. Parsons, the fourth official, like Mr. Busby last week, has been late with the board both times. Here he comes. We were asking for Zach Viner. Zach is going to show us exactly what he's got. I tell you, in comes Zach. And it looks like a defensive move by Phil J. Parkinson. Josh Windhouse coming off. Is that the right move? Is it the right move bringing Josh Windhouse out of the game for Zach Viner to come into the game? Zach's not played with the team. You've got a really nervy end to the game. People haven't played with him before. This is going to be interesting. Parky, this one is for you. Let's see what happens. I would not have brought him in. Ball down the line. Wrexham now keeping possession, looking to close down the game. On the line, in their own half, ball down, over halfway. Leaving it for Ipswich to soak up all the running back to their box. Wrexham not following in, the press not engaging. Sitting back, and a nice giveaway there. Oh, I tell you what, Kiefer wins the ball back. That's a fantastic ball on the inside. Put it away! Get in there! There's your 5th goal. 5! goals! 5 goals! I tell you, come on, you Reds Crystal Disco Ball. Digging this. Oh my God. Yes! 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 Free Pug Show. Let's go! 5-3. Rob Much, Broadhead. Let's go, Reds. We are killing it today. Let's go, Wrexham. Harry Pickard, how you doing? Wrexham! Way to go, my man. And didn't I say they were playing with fire, Ipswich, and they were going to cough up a goal? And what have they done? They've coughed up a goal and killed themselves. 5-3. People looking around the league right now will look at this scoreline and go and say, oh my life, what the hell happened to Ipswich? 5-3. What a match. And the scoreboard is going to get done on time because that's a 5th goal for Wrexham. I have never put 5 goals up for Wrexham. There you go, peeps. 5-3. How good does that scoreboard look right now? How good does that scoreboard look right now? How good does that scoreboard look right now? 5-3. 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3, 5-3. Said like a good Wrexham fan. Aye, 5-3. Beauty, beauty, beauty. Woo! Holy moly. We want to see that scoreboard. 5-3. You got it, Crystal Disco Ball. It's up there. 5-3. Free kick 1. Well done, well done, well done. Kevin says 5 against Ipswich. Well done, Wrexham. R.R. Reynolds. Love it. Night Frequency. I'm dreaming. We're all dreaming. Absolutely. Absolutely. 5-3. Wow. Yeah. 5-3. Look at the scoreboard. I'm telling you. Wow. Unbloody believable. Unbloody believable. Don't forget we're going to go into the post-game here pretty soon, guys. I'll tell you what. Are we going to get 6? Are we going to get 6? Is Ipswich going to cough up a 6th goal? Because right now they're looking to get back in and they're leaving the space. And Kiefer's going over the top, going through. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Carry on, says the referee Doughty. Ipswich coming the other way. Take him down, George. Attaboy. Take him down. Rip him down, rugby style. And he got punched in the face. He got punched in the face. Referee, you got a decision to make. You got a decision to make. And it's the wrong colour. George getting punched in the face. I tell you. Well done, George. Little bit of Llanelli rugby or Wrexham rugby. Boom, in you go. Lovely holding. Oh, I tell you what, he gets hit in the face. Gets hit in the face. Well done, Louis O'Brien, for coming in. And they just are not looking too happy right now. Ipswich. Is there going to be a 6th goal? Is there going to be a 6th goal? The goal fairy is busy today. New York City Jules. Love that one, brother. Grim plays always have faith in Parky. There you go. There you go. Inside. Loose ball. Should be a penalty. Ball back in the mix. Arthur collects it and goes down. Well done, Arthur. Well done, Arthur. R.R. Reynolds, love it. Night Frequency, I'm dreaming. Grim plays, always have faith in parking. New York City Jules, the Goal Fairy is busy today. R.R. Reynolds, looking forward to watching the game. Oh, no doubt about it. Wrexham now still looking to add number 6. Louis O'Brien in the corner, being thrown over. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. If you're going to push someone over like that, there's got to be a free kick. Little bit of sour eggs. Big-time sour eggs between a few of the Ipswich players today. They came, they saw, they thought they were losing at first, then they thought they were winning 3-2, and then they lose 5-3. It could still be 6. Come on, put a 6 in. Ball going back to Ipswich. Free kick Ipswich for offside. Louis O'Brien contends that's not correct. But yeah, watch that game, R.R. Reynolds. It's an amazing game. Amazing game. I told you we had a great game going. And Arthur's had a fantastic second half so far. He's only been beaten once. And you can keep laughing. And if you're not laughing, you should be. Ball over the top. Ipswich going the far wing. It's going to make it there. Cuts inside. Beautiful take, but just not beautiful enough. Goes out for a goal kick. Going out for a goal kick. Ipswich seems to have run their race, and Mr. Parsons hasn't got the board up again. He's a lazy bastard. I don't know what he's doing. Obviously not paying his wages today, are we? Was he on the pop last night? Where's the board? Come on, Parsons, get the board up. 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes. Haven't seen Parsons anywhere. 6 minutes to go added time. If you're watching, or if you're not watching, Ipswich fans dead in the stands. Ipswich fans dead in the stands. No emotion, no singing, no smiling, no talking, just glaring and staring at the scoreboard and being very unhappy with what has happened here at the EKRS. But it's reality. It's reality. And it's our fun zone. And can you imagine what Rob and Ryan are feeling like now? And can you imagine how Parky's feeling inside? And 5 goals at the EKRS. Beautiful. Bring on Portsmouth. But let's stay in form. Ball in the mix now. Ipswich trying to get something on the edge of the box. Always dangerous. Can always make it happen. Cross comes in. Blocked one more time by Ryan Longman. We're into the pre-game, into the watch-along, and now we're moving slowly into the post-game. 4 minutes to go. What an amazing match. What an amazing turnaround. I know when you thought we were 3-2 down that it was going to be a bad day. But I did say there's a long way to go. A lot of time. And I was looking for the 5-4. And if Ipswich do get another goal, then hey, the 5-4 comes through. Going through the middle. Wrexham clearing one more time. Not the best clearance. Going to the right side. On the edge of the box. Ipswich still in possession. In the box. On the edge of the box. Passing it around the box. Looking to try and find an opening. Just not happening. Again, cycling the ball from the right side to the left side. All the way out of play. With a very lopsy-daisy pass. Rob Much. All the Parky doubters have disappeared, but still lurking. They always will be. They always will be. But I tell you what, can you imagine the conversations that they had when we were 3-2 down? And how bad things were. We had one situation go flatline, and that was Arthur today. Everybody else gave a double shift. And Arthur has picked it up in the second half. So let's hope that's the end to the wobbly little form motion of Arthur recently, that he now goes into that electric form we know he can bring to the end of the season. But I tell you, I'm looking at the scoreboard, looking at the table, back in 6, 2 points clear, not a point clear, not level, but 2 points clear. 51 points. With the win today, we have guaranteed we will not be relegated. How about that? Sheffield Wednesday likely will be relegated in February, which will be an EFL record. Ball going out of play. Arthur leaving that one to go wide. 2 minutes 15 to go from what looked like a terrible day is looking like one of those amazing days that the EK does. Don't forget, Chelsea's coming up in the FA Cup. How far do you want to go in the Cup? How far do you want to go in the Cup? Let's beat Chelsea. Let's go all the way to Wembley. I'll bring a Wembley drone flight for the next match. And here's Cabby. Here's Cabby. Cabby's in the house. Cabby's in the house. He is in the house. He is. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Cabby's in the house. I'm going to read off some names here pretty soon. By the way, email from Saturday. Tyler Tinsley. Tyler Tinsley wrote in and said score predictions. For Ipswich, he said 2-1. Well, he's got the winner. He said 2-1. But he also says for Portsmouth, it's going to be 3-1. Cabby's made his appearance. There you go, buddy. You try that. I put you some specials in there. You got some specials? Yeah, you're good. Well done, Cabas. Well done, Cabas. He's in the houses. But yeah, Tyler Tinsley said 2-1 today for the Ipswich match. And he also says 3-1 is his prediction for the Portsmouth match. Interesting. Well done, Tyler. Let's see what's happening. Ipswich still breaking forward, looking for that fourth goal of this match that's going to finish 5-4. It's 5-3 right now. Seconds on the clock. 1 minute to go. Can Ipswich get my bet to perfection and get that fourth goal. Ball coming in on the edge of the box. Ipswich teasing, nothing happening. Still on the edge of the box, ball to far side. Arthur's grabbing that and goes down, and that should be that. And Cabby, what a fantastic game. I tell you, what a game. Yes. 5-3 it's going to be. Referee's going to blow it any minute. We're in the post-game show right now, but 5-3, looking at the scoreboard. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Thank you for liking, subscribing. If you haven't liked, please do. Please join and get back here for the Portsmouth game in midweek. We do all the games. We're doing all the World Cup games. We're doing the European finals. We're doing international matches. Wales, Bosnia, Herzegovina. That's one we're doing. Iceland taking on Canada. Tunisia taking on Canada. The EFL Cup final. Manchester City taking on Arsenal. It's all done. Nice game digging this. Lovely. Cabby's in for the victory lap. New York City Jules. Cabby's in for the victory lap. Yes, you are, buddy. In for the victory lap. Rob Much, we got a great draw for the Cup. Yes, we do. I tell you, what a season. What a season. When you think of seasons all round, I tell you what a season. What a win, says Free Pug Show. Absolutely. Cabby's in for the Cabby's victory lap. You betcha, you betcha. Kevin Babs, Grimalays, thank you. We will be back. Absolutely. Phil Parkinson, hands up to the crowd. Fantastic performance. My bloody life. What a game. Ipswich can feel bad. Ipswich can feel really bad. Hey, Cabs, you stay there, buddy. You go wherever you want, buddy. You want some of this? Okay, let's get you some. Cabby wants some of the fresh stuff, so we're going to give Cabby some fresh stuff. There you go, Cabs. You go there. You stay there, and we'll move over here. That's it. You're good. You stay there. I'll move slightly over, buddy. And you can have that. He's coming in, crashing the studio. But hey, as we're moving through, I'm going to ask and thank a few people here. Gavin Hopwood, Eric F., D. Scott, Chris Cavlin, El Badger, Octo Gifted Experience, Kevin Babs, MJ Steyer Maria, Rob Much, Di Humphries, Phil J. Weston OG, Malik Dowda, Cool Lad K, Denmark, Kent Alberta Rex, Christel Discabor, Matt Boswell, email fifascup@gmail. I need you to email fifascup@gmail.com. Also got Angus McWhirter, Steve, Woody Windsor, Tina, Italia, Free Pug Show, Christel Discabor. Let's go back into the chat and talk about this match. And where is the mouse? The mouse is under Cabby's belly. There you go. Let's get this one out of the way. Bring us some space. There we go. Lovely. What a match. Kiefer Moore now down there on the field, and a standing ovation from all the fans in the ovation for both sets of teams, actually, from both sets of fans. It was a great game. Phenomenal game. And that was a whirlwind of a barn-burning game. 5-3 at the final score, and the scoreboard does say 5-3. Thank you to everybody that reminds me. I love that. The interactive scoreboard, and our heroes are marching off the field proudly. Zach Viney gets his first cameo for Wrexham. He gets to feel what it's like to play for Wrexham when it's a big win. And I tell you what a massive game. Kiefer Moore, stalwart. I'm going to go through all of this, tell you what's going to happen. Let's take a look at some of the scores on the board today. Let's move things around because Cabby is important, but bloody hell, what a game, what a game, what a game. I'm coming into the chat in a second here, guys, but I'm going to go through the results. So far, Millwall losing at home today, 3-1 to Portsmouth. That's great for us. That's such a good one, Cabby. That's such a good one. Oh, it is. You can get in my way. I don't care. It's a fantastic day, brother. It's a fantastic day, and I know what you're doing. Watch this. We'll spin Cabby right around. Come here. Oh, it does work. There you go. What Cabby doesn't know is that within his bowl, I've planted food below his regular. So the sweets that he likes, I've put a few of them in there. So he's got to search. But what a massive game. And I'm looking at the board. 14 fouls to 10. Not so bad. Into the chat. But again, I'm going to bring up the scores and finish the scores. Wow. What a day. What a day. Breathless, baby. Breathless. Unbelievable. But again, Millwall losing 3-1 at home to Portsmouth. Norwich losing at home 2-1 to Birmingham. Wrexham 5-3 over Ipswich. And mark my words, the league will be looking at that. They'll be looking at 5 goals going in on Ipswich, and they will say, what the hell? Southampton 1-1 with Charlton. Charlton come back and get a goal tying up. They did. You did say they were going to tie it up, Cabby. It's 1 apiece. And Watford 2-0 over Derby County. Derby County didn't come back and do the damage and win over. They lose. Looking at the table, just going to quickly refresh for the top 6. As before, Coventry City on 65, doing pretty good, in first. Middlesbrough 62, dropping points today, but still second. Millwall in third, 56. Ipswich in fourth, 54, as is Hull City on 54 in fifth. And in sixth, Wrexham on 51, 2 points clear of the nearest team in seventh, which is Birmingham on 49. Absolutely thriller. I'm going to bring you some of the stats, what I know, but 5-3 on the day. If you didn't catch it, welcome to the post-game. Drop me your thoughts down in the chat. We're going to get you right soon. But bloody hell, what a bloody game. Unbloody believable. Unbelievable. Scorers on the doors. And it gets in the following order. On 6 minutes, Kiefer Moore puts Wrexham ahead with an absolute scorching shot. I said take it on, crash the net, bang! And he crashed the net and leathered the net with an absolute killer of a shot. I mean, literally ripping off the roof, literally. Then, Anis Memeti, who was a pain in the ass all game long, but credit to Ipswich, he was a great pain in the ass for them. He gets the leveller on 20 minutes. Josh Windass puts Wrexham ahead on 37 with another fine finish. Brilliantly headed in. Could have seen the referee dish out a red for a deliberate handball on the line, but I say the goal was enough for referee Lee Dougherty. Ivan Azon gets the tying goal on 45 plus 3 right at the death in the first half. And in the early stages of the second half, Cedric Cripre on 47 makes it 3-2 to Ipswich. And Wrexham at that stage did not look good, but would not give up. Would not give up. 19 minutes later, George Thomason puts in a great shot on 66. It's 3-3. Callum Doyle gets his second goal of the season on 75. And then we get the 5th goal, Nathan Broadhead. And it's great that Nathan gets a goal. It's great for his confidence. And it's lovely to see. And 5-3 on the day. Looking at some of the stats, though. Amazing. Let me have a swig. Keep watching your highlights if you do. Them goals going in. And I will say, again, Arthur Okonkwo beaten by 3 shots. Or saw the goal go in 3 times. Could have done better today. Could have done better on all 3. You might think I'm being hard on the 3rd one. I'm not. It could have been better. But stats on the day of this amazing game. And I tell you what, guys, you were fantastic today. Some of the comments today were absolutely brilliant as usual. It's so much fun with you in here, all of you. This family we're growing is absolutely electric. Get your kids in here, get your grandma in here, get everybody in here. The World Cup's coming, not just Wrexham. And international footballs. Oh, I tell you, it's coming. Wow, what a game. On the day, the stats, 15 shots for Wrexham, 12 for Ipswich, 10 on target for Wrexham, 10 on target from 15. That's a season-high number. 10 shots on target from 15. 51% possession. Fouls 15. Yellow cards 5 yellow cards. We don't normally take 5 yellow cards. We took 5 cards today. That doesn't normally happen. 2 offsides. Fair dues. 2 offsides. And 5 corners. Ipswich, for the other side, 12 shots, 6 on target, 49%, 51%, 49% possession. It was a very tight game. Very tight game. Fouls 10, yellow cards 4, Wrexham 5. Offsides 0, Wrexham 2. Corners 2, Wrexham 5. And I tell you again, Ipswich dropping points today. Would have thought when they were 3-2 up that was probably going to be a win. But again, it was character. Even Callum Doyle, a defender, getting up there on a corner and getting that header. And Walton slapping as hard as he could not get anywhere near it. Into the chat. Going to finish off with the chat. But I've got to tell you, Portsmouth coming up in midweek. Definitely going to do that. And even the final goal when Nathan slaps it in, where Ipswich cough up the ball, that was obvious to see with Ipswich piddling around on their own back line. Modern day football, listen, when you see a shaky defence passing the ball around that doesn't look comfortable, it stands out like a sore thumb to me. That's why I said that's coming. It came. And Nathan got a goal where he shouldn't have even had the chance. Well done, Nathan. Well done, Nathan. Into the chats. Let's go. Digging this says, nice game. Loving it, loving it, loving it. He also says, thanks for having me, Stevie. Once again, awesome show. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. New York City Jules, great game. Thanks, Stevie. And everyone, thank you so much. Literally. What a turnaround that was. Did you think we were going to win 5-3 when we were 3-2 down? Now you can see this team can bounce back, can fight back. And Arthur's got some thinking to do over this weekend, does he not? I think he'd be hanging his head low in training next week after this kind of game. Just knowing how players are, when you have a howler, you go training humble. I think Arthur's going to have a very humble Monday morning training routine. Don't you? I think so. New York City Jules, great game. Thanks, Stevie, and everyone. You betcha, brother. Fantastic match, fantastic result. D. Scott, absolutely, Scott. Absolutely. Get back in here again, brother. Phil J. Weston, well done, the Reds. Absolutely. But hey, a crazy sign. Hey, Leicester City in the bottom three here on 33 points are still complaining about the 6 points deducted. They are appealing the 6 points. I can tell you something now. If they appeal it and it goes wrong, they can be levied more points against. It's not always a smart idea to appeal what has already been divvied out. Not smart. By the way, the Ikeras is absolutely bloody empty right now. Everybody is out for a pint. I'm telling you, everybody is out for a celebration. Because when you play a game like that, you've got to celebrate. Yeah. Phil J. Weston, absolutely, brother. Well done, Reds. Tina says, same here, Steve, bro, who sadly no longer with us, had me singing Billy Ashcroft, Walks on Water, when he was taking me to school. Told Ash he couldn't believe it. Wow. That's in there, mate. That's in there. Crystal Disco Ball says, or I should say Crystal Disco Ball or Crystal Disco Ball. Love them Reds. Absolutely. They love you too. Rob Much, great job, Stevie. Much appreciated. Let's go Reds. Let's go Wrexham. Rob, great points again, mate. Get back in for Pompey. Pompey's going to be another one. We just put on a big show today. We need to now put on another big show midweek. Coming up, Pompey. Not going to be easy. They're fine in form. Big up, Rob. Night Frequency. Every time I criticise Wrexham, we win big. That's too cool, mate. That is too cool. Eric F. says, great job, Stevie. Great job, everybody. Hey, we're all in this together. We're all one happy family. Absolutely. Keep growing. Keep liking. Keep subscribing. Keep joining. Keep pushing it. Please put me on football platforms for Wrexham. Watch-alongs. Please push it around. Let's build. Tina says, love today, Stevie. Great banter on a high. Dog can relax now. Yes, absolutely. I enjoyed it today. I did. I thought it was fantastic. I did. Kevin Babs, fantastic game for me as neutral. Great entertainment from the championship again. Well done, Kevin. Well done, Mr. Connoisseur. You know what you're doing. Brilliant, buddy. Chris Cavlin down in Oz. Take care of your mum. Before this, I felt if we won it, would be a sign of us finishing in the playoffs. I'll agree with that, but I'll go back to what I've said. When we play teams in the top 6 or top 10, we got to make hay. Those are 6-point games. We have to take points out of them. We can drop something against a team in the bottom 20 or the bottom half of the table, but it hurts us more to drop points against teams that are in our neighbourhood, especially people like Birmingham. Rob Wagner, piss off. Not the Birmingham fans, just him. You arsehole, talk shit about Wrexham, you get it back at you. Got no love for Rob Wagner at Birmingham. Not at all. You talk shit, you get it back at you. Chris Cavlin, I totally agree with you, mate. I think playoffs can be had, but we got to keep this. And don't forget the last 2 matches. I'm going to say that till the end of the season. Coventry, Borough, last 2 matches. Big points, Chris. Well done, son. Big love to Australia and all the Australians out there. And Matt Boswell, email fifascup@gmail.com. I'm going to put you in touch with Brian Still at Wrexham and make your life easy. Matt Boswell, email me at fifascup@gmail.com. And if he doesn't, someone needs to remind him. Got to get that information over to him. Chris Cavlin, if you know him, get in there. Any Aussies, PJ, anybody else, let him know. Tina says 4 points off third. Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. When you're looking at the 4 points off third, you also got to say that Ipswich still have 2 points in hand on other teams. Hull City has 1 in hand. And Hull City's having a fantastic season. Considering they had financial problems and looked to sell players, they're doing bloody good. And I wanted us to buy Ollie McBurney or Styles. We didn't. And we're still fighting in the playoffs. And I'll say this as we're moving. If we get in the playoffs, because you can't jinx it, right? But if we get in the playoffs after 46 matches and we go through the playoffs, do you want to go to the Premier League? Would be the question. Do you want to go to the Premier League? Would be the question. That's what I'm saying. But 4 points off third place, Tina? Yeah, absolutely. Free Pug Show. I love that Dabo tackle when he got the yellow. Smart play. Yes. Yeah, there are times, Free Pug Show, where you can take one for the team, per se. Be a cheeky little bugger. And he was. But he did it at the right time. Absolutely agree with that, Free Pug Show. Absolutely. CPM 1975. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Been a little while. Good to see you in here. Excellent and entertaining game. Reminds me of the Sheffield games. Oh, yeah. Yes. Definitely an example of a real championship game. Wasn't that entertainment? And you know what? There was a lot of quality in this match. There was a lot of aggression in this match. A lot of passion. But most of all, it was a thriller. It was a bloody thriller. 5-3 in our Villa against Ipswich. That's a match. That's entertaining. That was a thriller. And the scoreboard up top there, there's a 5. And there's a 3 over there. We did it. The team scores 5. We got the scoreboard done. And I say we because we all did it. The interactive scoreboard comes through. And I tell you, I'm a happy guy. Tina, got to say, Dave said you told him to email you. You wouldn't. Sorry. Steve, Dave said you told him to email you. Wouldn't say why. He said he did, and got replied to say you'd be in touch. About GoFundMe or something. Yeah, we don't do the GoFundMes. We're all for free. I'm never going to make this a pay channel. Why? I think it's just the right thing to do. But if you want me to pay you, well, get in touch. Chris Cavlin, loved it. Thanks, Stevie. Thank you too, brother. Thank you too. Lynn Pitts, thanks for the commentary, Steve. And I salute your service. See you for Portsmouth. You definitely will. Bring it back for the Pompey. Let's have some. Holy moly. Woody Windsor's in the house. Holy cow. 5 goals. Oh, yes. Needed a win to make playoffs for sure. I'm confident now. Statement win. That is a statement win when you take out Ipswich with 5. It really is, because that is a big club who just came down from the Premier League looking to go straight back. That's a money club. It is. It's a money club. And we took them out. Brilliant. Woody Windsor also says, I like you, Stevie. I think you're our good luck chump. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Top quality match. Absolutely. Again, for the remainder of the season, we got things coming our way, and adversity can be home or away. Today, adversity nearly was on our doorstep again, and I'm going to back it up. 3 matches prior to, 2 losses and a draw. Had we have not got this turned around and lost today, that would have been 1 point from 12 in the last 4 matches at the Iqueiras. We saved the blushes. We saved the embarrassments and the pain of slipping out of the playoffs and sliding down the table slowly like a Stoke City. We're not going to be that team. We're not going to go that way. This definitely is a sign that they fought with everything they had. And whatever Phil said at half-time, it didn't work. We got scored on immediately. That's a team of character. That's guys on the field saying, oh shit, we got to get it done. We got to go to work. We're really in behind 5 8 balls, the feeling, not just one. And they turned it around. It took character, it took bravery, it took application, it took quality, and it took the mix-up on defence for Ipswich to cough one up as I asked them to do so, as they were going to do so, as they did so. Get back for Portsmouth. Enjoy this all weekend. Know that we pulled a rabbit out of the hat. And we did it. When it looked like it was going to be too tough to do so. It seemed that Ipswich had really put a hand on this game and taken control. Once they went 3-2 up, they took control. But at the same time, they lost intensity. And that's when McKenna started to bring in the troops. They lost that intensity with 30 minutes to go. Wrexham took the intensity, took the match, turned it upside down, and didn't get scored on again. Absolutely phenomenal. Woody Windsor says, Thomason looks like he was made for that position. You know, I'm going to finish talking about George before we shut this down. Tomo, GT, came in, quite the prospect, quite the talent, but you've still got to get that work rate. You've still got to get yourself imposed in the team, earn your place, dominate, become a starter, and then impact into the fans. Becoming what you would say a fan favourite. GT, George Thomason, is coming in now as a fan favourite. He's showing the quality that was absolutely sorted when we bought him. We knew exactly what we were picking up with Thomason. His quality has shone through over the years. He is standing tall every match and is adding to the match with more than just performances. He's actually becoming an impact player. And he wasn't bought to be an impact player. But Thomason, like a few of the others, is coming on strength to strength to strength. And we are getting stronger as the season grows. The team, the chemistry, the gelling, it's done. It was done months ago. But now it's solidifying into a band of brothers. And they're fighting for the cause. And if they weren't ready to fight like they've been fighting, we wouldn't be anywhere near where we are, and we'd still be in the 18 to 13 club where we were most of the early phase of the season. That's how this team has grown together. And everywhere we go now, it really doesn't matter if we play at home or away. If you're truthful, it doesn't matter. You've seen great performances on the road and great performances at EKRS. You've seen flatlining performances on the road and flatlining horrors at EKRS. Millwall was one. Norwich was one. And they were recent. But once you start turning it around and you're staying in the chase, you're staying in the playoffs, and you've rode adversity, and you've had a few howlers along the way, and you've still got only 8 losses on the season, then you're there by merit. Parky is putting this team in the right spot week to week. Injuries have been kind, suspensions have been kind, and we've got a settled team. Most teams at the top have a settled team, but most of all, a settled defence. And that's exactly what Parky's strength is. We've got settled defensive football right across from the forward line all the way to the back line. But the back line is steady. And we all know who those guys are. It's always looking like Max, Dom, and Callum. Midfield, it's always looking like the same. Up front, there might be a few little issues, but we've got a settled team. We've got a decent squad. We only need to change one or two little things moving forward if we don't make it through the playoffs this year into the Holy Land. If we come back again next year in the Championship, this squad is assembled and it only needs one, maybe two, maximum 3 players for next year to be one of the big teams in this division. Wear this win. Wear this win. Into the chat. Into the chat. I'm hanging for another good 5 minutes. As long as you're hanging, I'm hanging. I won't ignore anybody in the chat. Woody Windsor, Thomason looks like he was made for that position, and that's exactly what I just explained. Tina says, he said, wanted to know if anyone has any idea how to set one up. That was all, but thanks anyway. Love tuning in on match day. You're a star. Thank you. Anything you need, Tina, fifascup@gmail.com. Tell Dave, email again, and I'll get back at him. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Woody Windsor, this is the time we need to peak. Yes. Yes. We need to peak and we need to stay at this level. That's what we need to do. Get that right in the back place. There we go. We need to peak now. Stay peaking. And I did say a couple of weeks ago, I think this team is peaking. You see what I see. I see what you see. I agree. We're totally peaking. And teams that really haven't got that edge would never come back and win 5-3. Like I say, that's character. Chris Phillips. Chris, how you doing, brother? Game of the year. Game of the year. Entertainment piece of the year. I can only imagine that anybody that was at the match with a few wobbly pops would have thought that, how do you beat this? How do you beat a game like that? Ipswich won't be happy, and they're travelling back to East Anglia in sad spirits. But how do you beat that? 5-3. I mean, that is a thriller at Wrexham's Villa. 5-3. Absolutely freaking phenomenal. Considering we were trying to shoot ourselves in the foot and we overrode that. Even 3-2 down in the second half early. And we come back. How do you beat that? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Chris Phillips, game of the year. Who's the man of the match? Someone's got to get in here before we shut it down. Who is your man of the match? The first one in wins. Man of the match. Who's the man of the match? Come on, somebody, hit me up with a man of the match, and we'll go with that. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. But yeah, Woody, this time we need to peak. Absolutely, absolutely. Woody Windsor says Millwall and Hull lost. Yippee. Absolutely. Kevin Babbs, great commentary. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you, Kev. Thank you, everyone. Remember, don't forget to like, subscribe. Woody says we could beat Chelsea. Nottingham Forest went by the wayside. And let's face it, they came back with 2 late goals. 3-1 down, Nottingham Forest at the EKDAS FA Cup game 2 games ago. They were 3-1 down. They come back 3-3, then penalties. We win. Nottingham Forest woke up late. Chelsea, is it possible? Yes, it is. It is. It's possible for Wrexham to axe Chelsea out of the cup. It's very possible. Excuse me a minute. Just going to fix the mic. There we go. There we go. Second line. It's very easy. We can take out Chelsea. If you cast your minds back and all the senior members of the Wrexham family, yeah, the senior crew, not the junior crowd. You junior crowd, we beat Arsenal in the FA Cup in 1992 at the EKDAS 2-1. And that was with the big team. That was with their big team. And they went perfect, didn't they, that big team of Arsenal? Won the Premier League, going perfect one year. Not that year, but moving forward in years, they would go perfect. That Arsenal team. And is that Arsenal team going to choke on the title this year? Is Man City catching him? Is Man City going to take him? Here's one juicy piece of fruit. Arsenal have got to go to Man City, still in the league. Arsenal normally fail after Christmas. Arteta, I wonder what's happening. Tidbit. Thank you, Kevin. Great commentary. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you, brother. And yes, we could beat Chelsea. And Chris Phillips says, Parky. Absolutely. Absolutely. Chris Cavlin, haha, Parky, yes. Woody Windsor, Thomason, man of the match. There you go. There you go. There you go. I will go with that. I will go with that. We had so many people stand up today for this match. It was fantastic. But George Thomason, like I say, he's impact all the way through now. He's an impact player where he wasn't earlier in the season. We saw the quality. We saw the way he can read the game, the way he can dictate his play, but the way he can nullify his opponent, the way he slips into the passing lanes and does some great work. Not to mention the physical side. But now he's an impact player. Kevin Babs, Arsenal always choke, same as Middlesbrough. LOL, yes, yes. Maybe Arsenal choke more than Borough. Let's put it that way. If there's any Arsenal fans in there. And I've got a fridge sticker. I'm going to bring my fridge sticker down here pretty soon. It's a fridge sticker and it says something about Arsenal. I think I've talked about this before, about my Arsenal fridge sticker. I'm going to bring it down here and maybe stick it on one of the whiteboards so I remember to just pick it up and show it to you. I think I've shown it to you once before and there's some words on there. There's 3 words on there. I'm not going to say them right now, but can you think of what those 3 words are? And it's about Arsenal. And it's a little rude, but it's not terribly rude, yeah? But I'll show you that. I'll show you that as we come through. But guys, I got to tell you, I didn't expect to see such an amazing game today. I did expect to see a battle. And I probably thought, like you, that maximum 2-1, maximum maybe 1-0, but a goal game was all it was. And I tell you, it was something else. And all the way from the far reaches of Denmark and Kulatke, no, I missed it. In a Denmark accent, yes. No, I missed it. You did, my friend, you did. But get back and see it on the iFollow or whatever you are and watch a phenomenal match. And get the commentary from here. So put my commentary on, watch the replay, and get a real Wrexham commentary. And you tell you what, it's good, bad and ugly from all of us. But we were all right. And we were all pretty at the end of it with a 5-3 absolute thriller in our villa. Going back into the chat. Tina, hey Stevie, I know he didn't get much time, but how did Viner look? You know, I think he was just literally hidden in the machine. He was a red shirt fighting in the group last kind of minutes as he was defending. Everything that he did was pretty decent, but I think, to be honest with you, he would have just loved the moment of being on the field with the team for that 5-3 win and celebration. But everything he did, he seemed to do okay, but nothing stood out. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Nothing stood out, but he did okay. Look for him to maybe get a game or two moving forward, but do we really need to change our defence? I think we're good. I think we're good. But if we do, hey, we'll see. Quick swig time, but I'm loving this. I'm loving this. You should be having a fantastic weekend with this one. Absolutely phenomenal. Each week, we are offered more entertainment, and it's better, better, better. But yes, the scores have come through. The stats have come through. The table has come through. We are 6 again, 2 points clear. Portsmouth coming in. I tell you, results went well this week. Results went well this weekend. Results need to go well in midweek, and we need a result. And if we get that, you'll see Wrexham start to mount a charge at literally concreting up 6th spot. Big performances will do that. One like today will make it happen. Woody Windsor, I predicted Ipswich would win 2-1. Happy I was wrong. Hey, I tell you what, you were nearly right. You were nearly right. It was the 1-goal game, and they nearly had it. And I mean, put it this way, Woody, honestly, Woody, they scored 3 goals. You score 3 goals at Wrexham, you should be winning. You score 3 goals at anybody's villa, on the road, away from home, you categorically should be winning. You can't expect the home team to get 5 each week, but hey, as you said it, I'm loving it. Yes, you are, mate. Tina says Chelsea only drew 1-1 against Burnley at home. It's ours for the taking. Yes. Come on. Brian Roberts, how you doing, Brian? Nice to see you, mate. Remember, everybody, hit the like, show YouTube some love, send the signals. They'll get more people into our station. They'll get more people to join our family. We'll get bigger, 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 and we're going bigger all the time, all the time. Like I say, mentioned up a few people today. Let's just go through a few more as we close down. Jimmy R, Coos, David Scaplin, Stephen Griff, Linda Phillips down there in Texas. Hi, y'all. JG, Paul Campbell, Shan Dam, and we've got Graham Wright, Kay Jensen, Daniel Patola, and Fotocarpe Upa Este. We have got a lot of great women and a lot of great men in this channel. You'd be surprised to know how many great women are in our family. And me, that makes me very happy. That makes me extremely happy. And the women, fellas, you know it. In our channel, they know their shit. There's not one woman in this channel that writes what isn't true, fact, or eye-opening. All our women are great in our channel. All our men are great in our channel. Our channel is a family. And I thank you for making it. Every week I come through now, I am literally in a heavenly position and a responsible position as well. I know you come to this channel for what we all bring. And what we've got now is something so special to my heart. It means everything for me to connect with you each week. Some people might just fire that out as idle words and some kind of promotional BS. There's no BS about me, and you know it. I love everybody in this channel. It gives me such a thrill. Fills my heart with so much joy when we are all together in unison going bazonkers for a Wrexham match. There's nothing better. If there's other Wrexham channels out there that you enjoy, I love you to stay here and love you to try, and maybe you come back. But again, I'm going to tell you, what we have all built here together, especially in the last 3 years, I can't speak highly enough about you. I really can't. Wherever you are living on the little red planet, you know it's a red planet. But our family in this channel is something so dear and special to my heart. You haven't really given that too much thought, I think. But maybe you should, because we're all together. Back into the chat, but I love you. It's fantastic. And Tina says, Chelsea drew 1-1 against Burnley at home. It's ours for the taking. Woody Windsor, I'm loving it. Bryn Roberts, Bryn says, love your commentary, but you've got to get the Welsh pronunciation. Ikeras is oo, as in gum, kai ras. Don't I say kai ras? And E is the, like the Y, the racefield, yeah? Ikeras, the racefield, is you as in gum. Ikeras. We'll try, my friend, but I always thought I was okay. No problem, Bryn, no problem. You need to give me a phone call. Keep up. Keep on keeping on, man. Keep on keeping on, man. Absolutely. Well done, Bryn. Well done. Woody Windsor, thanks, Stevie. Woody Windsor says, need to follow up with the win on Tuesday. We absolutely do. We absolutely do. Absolutely. Guys, that's where we're going to leave it. Anybody else jumps in, I'm going to hit you before we leave. But 5-3 on the day. Sitting 6. Portsmouth coming Tuesday. There will be a pre-game. Yes, there will. And there will be a match watch along, and there will be the post-match. And I'll keep you informed. I know a lot of you guys got to work in the week, or you're working late, but I'll keep you informed. And wherever you are around the world, morning, noon, night, afternoon, early evening, late evening, I will keep you informed. It's an evening kick-up. It's going to be under the lights, and it's another chance for us to get 3 valuable points. It's tough enough on the road. We've dropped enough points recently at home. We need to now go perfect to the end of the season and give us a chance to stay and make it to playoff land. And I will say this, 6th is the only place I think we can make it. Prove me wrong, you 5 teams above us. Start to have some rotten form. Start to have your worst form of the season, like Coventry City just went. Well, it would be nice if Millwall, Ipswich, Hull City had a bit of a down patch, maybe 4 or 5 games where they don't pick up the 10 or the 12 points, maybe they pick 6 to 7. That then puts us in charge of literally making a dash with the last 13, 14 matches now and owning that 6th spot, maybe getting to 5th. Who knows? 4th. Seems a little too far to push. Right now, let's lock up 6, stay in 6, maintain 6, maintain the level, and hopefully have Arthur come back with brilliance from now to the end of the season. As you pointed out in the chat, 2 goals in the last 2 games have been categorically Arthur's fault, you say. I say 3. I say 3. I say 3. Eric says, this channel feels like a family-run coffee shop, not a big Starbucks. Yes, 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 absolutely. I don't do the Starbucks, never did. I don't do the McDonald's, ba-da-ba-da-ba. I got my own food. But yes, it's not a Starbucks. It's a family. It's a coffee run. It's a coffee shop. It's that coffee shop on the corner in your hood where all your mates sit in that coffee shop. Prior to work, after work, on the weekends, this is our coffee shop. Coolad K, have a good evening, sir. You too, my friend. Get some sleep. And hey, watch the replay. It was amazing. Woody Windsor says bye-bye now. And Woody Windsor says 5th possible, Stevie. Millwall will skid. Could happen. Could happen. It really can. And like I say, I'm looking for Millwall, Ipswich, Hull City to start getting some rough form. Because they've had great form all season. They will hit a wall. And when they hit that wall, that's when we capitalise and own 6 and maybe move on up. 5-3 on the day. I'm a happy guy. I hope you're a happy guy. I hope you're a happy girl. I really do. Get back for Pompey. And if you can't, watch the watch along after. But do me an honest favour. Everybody like the video. Subscribe to this channel and join this family. What a day. What a day.